Yeah.
Greetings and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable Dungeon Master, and we are playing a game of Dungeons & Dragons. This is Geeks Anonymous, and I'm joined here today with Token, Kai, and Dave. And yeah, so this is the first session of the Relics of Ochrid. We were going to do it last week, but things happened and stuff occurred. However, we are playing twice this week, so look forward to that. So a few announcements before we begin. The first one is, if you look at the top of the screen, you will see some stat blocks. All of those pictures are brought to you by Nautis Astra. You can go to Fiverr and you can commission them yourself if you want some great D&D portraits. They were really inexpensive. These ones only cost me $5 a piece, if you can believe that, and I think they're really good for the price. All the music that you will be hearing in today's stream is by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech. It's very important that I emphasize to Twitch that this is royalty free. Royalty free. All right, some people in the World Anvil group have actually been getting strikes even though they're playing royalty free music, so just want to make it clear that everything you hear is royalty free. Thank you.
Am I able to interact with these buttons? Is it gonna change?
Probably.
What?
I will resist the urge.
Thank you. And the miniatures that you will see on today's stream are brought to you by Hero Forge. Hero Forge has a brand new VTT option at checkout. So you can just make your miniature as you normally would, and then choose the VTT option at checkout, and you can upload them right to your tabletop simulator or other D&D game. I think it also works for like Foundry and a few other of the virtual tabletop sites. So if you need a little help on that, we do have a video on the Geeks Anonymous YouTube channel. You can go there to Geeks Anonymous, and it's the featured video, so go ahead and check that out. We will be heavily using Hero Forge. World Anvil. We will be heavily using World Anvil. As you can see here, we've got a beautiful map with different links and stuff that we can check it out. And it will be referenced. Yeah, it'll be referenced throughout the stream. I also have some DM notes back here, so I mean, if you're a quick reader, you might actually see some secrets before the players do. Hopefully they aren't looking at the stream when I do so.
Dramatic irony.
We've got a couple of secrets, like scripts also, that will be introduced into this stream that the players haven't seen yet. Well, except for Kai, but you know, they're my, my spouse, so it kind of no. No. Okay, so we will also be having a giveaway as soon as we get 3 active chatters, which has not happened in a couple streams so far. But as soon as we have 3 active chatters, we will be giving away a streaming avatar that you will have in this in the Geeks Anonymous stream with us. We'll also send you the actual, like, what are they called? The sprite sheets as well, if you want a copy of that for your own use. You can see at the bottom of the screen there are several different avatars that people can use and switch out, just something to kind of interact with the stream with. There are new emotes that you can use if you're subscribed to our channel, so give us a subscription, and some pretty cool emotes, including some DM ones where I'm like doing devil horns and throwing meteors on my players. Foreshadowing. There are also geek coins at the bottom of the chat menu. You will see several geek coins that will accumulate as you watch the stream. These do not cost you money, and you can turn those in for several different things on the stream and kind of help you interact. There are several different things like See the Noodle, where we show, like, or the See the Loaf, where we show you one of our puppies. There's like a stretch icon. There's even one that's a little bit more expensive where I have to sing for 5 minutes. So everything I DM, I have to sing. So if you want to hear really off tune but probably hilarious commentary from your DM, then yeah, you'll be able to look forward to that. Did somebody just redeem something?
Yes.
Did I just see that? Don't say. See the loaf.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Come here, Oscar. He's like, but I was comfortable.
It was me. I did it.
There's the baby.
Oh,
He's
he's
the
so
baby.
cute.
Yeah.
He's a loaf. Oh,
And
there's the
the
jealous
noodle is
loaf.
also like
Oh,
jealous
noodle.
of the loaf. So
Yeah. Okay.
Mwah. Okay. All right. So
Here,
that's
I can
all
give her one too.
that's all the announcements that we have for today. Is there anything anyone needs to add or well? There's Oscar. Yep. Has to put in his
There's
own
a
little
noodle.
spin on things.
I redeemed the noodle too.
Excellent. All right. So is there anything you guys want to announce before we begin, or are we jumping into it?
Oh my gosh.
I
didn't there would be
know
anything to
the
announce.
long-awaited game.
I know. I don't think so.
Cool. All right. Let's see here.
I might start thinking about things to announce though.
Yeah, go for it. Like, if you have any plugs or anything that you want to announce, I don't mind. Okay. So, pop that. Get to a good point of the screen. Okay. All right. So, we begin our adventure in the on the continent of Makilava, in a western part of Orth, in the Siaruchi region. It's very
Sriracha.
Sriracha. It's very kind of Nordic meets feudal Japan. So like if Skyrim and like Exalted had a baby, think of that for kind of a setting. And my dogs are going crazy right now. You probably see them running in the background. So the setting of the Relics of Ochrid, it's a very magical part of the world. The most in fact, it's commonly referred to as quote unquote the most magical place on Orth, which isn't necessarily a good thing. There are several breaches into the other outer planes and things that can kind of pour in from other dimensions. Magic is very commonplace in this part of the world. It's a very high-powered magical setting. We're going to begin our session with one of the players. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to
Let
go
me go find
first?
my phone though. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My phone's somewhere. I need to grab it so I'm not like I have no idea what I did with it.
All right.
It might be on the bed in my room.
Well, I'm excited.
I can still hear you though.
Cool.
I see it. It's on the edge
Okay.
of the bed.
But I'm gonna
Oh,
wait.
I just pulled the hamper over. Okay.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
wait till you get back. It's all right. It's all right. Just be more prepared next week.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna be so unprepared
Okay.
just to spite you.
Okay, cool. Right on. All right, so we begin our story with... Go ahead and describe yourself.
Oh shit, I forgot I had to
Yeah.
do this. Okay. My character's name is Zal Saizia Kenbu, known as the Spirit Guard. He is tall. He is big. He has very, very pale skin, but with kind of these splotchy purple marks that kind of sort of go across his chest and body and kind of some on his head. Actually, one kind of goes over his left eye. For how big he is not necessarily like bulky, right? He's still very large, but he's definitely on like just more like he's fit, but not like buff. If you look closely, you'll see that his right eye is gray, but his left eye, the iris is black, and he has like a white pupil. So it's a little off-putting when you look a little closely. And overall, his demeanor is very straight-faced, not a lot of emotion, looks very gruff. Stoic, yeah, it could be a word you could use to describe it, yeah. And so that's kind of what you see when you see Zal.
Okay. So we begin our story in the northern sort of region of Sciarucci, in a mountain sort of scape. However, as you stand in this lush environment, all around you, you are currently meditating for a moment. You open your eyes, and much to your surprise, everything just goes dark for a moment. As all around you, you see all the wildlife begin to just kind of shrivel up. Bouts of like fires begin to shoot from the grounds all around you. The grass begins to wilt until it is nothing but stone around you. You can actually see like bits of lava begin to creep out from the ground as there's just a chasm that erupts open, and you see lava pouring as fire and flames begin to shoot from it. There are several craters all around you from impacts. And you basically open your eyes, and you're in this wasteland where once was just lush green mountains with forests and wildlife everywhere, as there's no sounds in sight except for the crackling of the fire that is around you.
I see.
What do you do?
So I was meditating,
You were meditating, yes.
and then I kind of opened my eyes, and then this is what I saw.
Yes. And you are still seeing.
Yeah, and I'm still sitting. Am I burning?
You feel the
If I'm
heat from it.
Okay.
You're like by one of the trees over here. You don't have
Okay.
to put your mini or anything there. We're not in combat right now. But you can feel the heat coming from the pools of lava, the river that you can see flowing, a very slow magma, as the
Okay.
gouts of flame kind of shoot around you. It's warm, but
Okay.
it's not burning you.
All right, and I'm assuming this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of in a panic, very like taken aback by what this is. Zal will stand up, still kind of by the tree, maybe use it to like help himself up or whatever. Oh, what is this?
Make a perception
What is-
check.
What's going on? Yeah, looking around. I didn't even think about that. My gosh, I'm so out of practice with D&D. Okay, so I can use this nice nifty dice tower thing,
Yeah,
can't
if you'd
I?
like, you can most certainly do so.
Oh, but I can also okay. So no, I'm gonna use the die that's on my my thing over here. I'll
Options.
drag it onto the table. It is a 13 in perception. You said
Yes.
14.
So a 14, you're looking around, basically taking in this site. It looks like it's kind of like the area you were in, but it's a different location. You're not in the same place that you sat down in front of, but probably nearby, or some
Okay. It's
some
not
sort
the
of
exact
shadow.
location.
Yeah, some sort of shadow
Okay.
of where you were. Perhaps maybe even a you're getting the feeling that you might actually not be where you are. You can feel the heat coming from the flames and whatnot. You feel that dryness of the air around you and the smell of sulfur. However, there's something sort of alien about this, something mystical, and not inherently like real. When you're kind of looking around and you hear from behind you
I turn around.
you look around, you turn around and you see three like ghostly figures, and they all look completely burnt, wearing these rags that looks like they're partially on fire, like wisps of flames all around them, and they're just and they reach out towards you and begin to come forward.
Okay. Zal not really being too affected by spirits or the dead. Can I like given the spirit guard nature of Zal, is there some way I can sort of like ascertain what these spirits are, sort of what they want? Is there a good way for me to do that? Or
Sure.
should I just talk to them, I guess?
Yeah, you can roll if you want kind of an innate sort of thing without talking to them first. You can go
Yeah.
ahead and make an insight roll.
Yeah, I would like a little
yeah,
bit of a
go for
innate
it.
action there. That sounds good. All right, let me bring my die over here just so I kind of remember where I'm actually at. Insight check. Here we go.
Insight check.
12 plus 1 is 13.
13. It's hard to kind of place as you look upon them, and your experience with spirits a lot of the times are more echoes, they're more memories, so it's hard to read a being that isn't exactly sentient. You've dealt with actual ghosts and stuff, but this is more like a fragment of something that once lived rather than an actual ghost or spirit.
Okay.
And
Fragment, okay.
it is in pain, whatever it is. It's basically almost like a ghost in a death loop,
Okay.
and it's looking at you, and it's reaching its hands out, and all three of them are just staggering towards you slowly.
Then Zal will do a quick prayer and then attempt to, so you put them out of their misery if they
Sure.
look in pain. And
What-
he'll say, yeah. Oh, I knew you were gonna ask.
I was.
I knew you were gonna ask. May the four guardians look upon you so that you can rest for eternity. And then we'll attack them with something, so to, whatever.
So to whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. Attack them to put them out of their misery, to actually let them
Sure.
like, rest.
So rather than making an attack roll, I'm gonna have you make a religion check for me.
Oh, shit. Oh, my
and
religion's not terrible.
If it's better, you can add your charisma instead of your intelligence.
Okay, cool. So question, though, real quick, because I'm out of practice on D&D.
Sure.
So, in like where my arcana and perception and stuff is, I get to only add that bonus when I'm proficient with it, don't I?
No. Well, yeah.
No?
So
Yes.
any skills add whatever bonus you
Is
get
next to
from
them.
the. No, yes, I mean that's the truth. But if you're proficient in it, then that just
It'll
means
go
you
up.
also get the proficiency bonus as well.
It will
Okay, so,
already
like, I
be
have a
calculated
proficiency
if
bonus,
it
it will
is.
already-
Yeah.
Yes, if it
Okay.
is already whatever number you see there is already calculated if you're
Right.
proficient or not.
Just making sure I
yeah.
didn't want to be like, okay, cool. But you said that I could add my charisma instead of my intelligence for religion if it was higher, right?
Yes. So that means you would have a
+4 instead of a
yeah,
+3.
+4 instead of a +3. Yep.
Cool. Oh no! It's a nat 1!
Nat
yeah.
1. As
Oh,
you see them kind of, and they're almost insulted by your prayer. Perhaps they were not followers of the Shijin and don't recognize who the four guardians are. But they begin
Oh,
to
shit.
come forward, and all of them kind of just grasp onto you, and they begin to burn. There's like a pulse of fire that blasts from all around them. Thank you, Oscar. And there was a bark in the distance. But then you basically clench your eyes, kind of reacting to the sudden attack, hostile action from these beasts, and you can feel your skin burning, but not taking any actual damage. But as you open your eyes once more, you feel the weight off of you, and everything around you begins reverting and changing to where you
Oh, the
once were,
waterfalls fell.
and you are back under the tree that you once were when you started meditating.
Oh my
wow.
gosh, this looks really cool.
Thank you.
These waterfalls are really funny though.
Yeah, they go through the table.
They do.
Really? Oh my god, they do.
They do.
They do. But it still looks really cool. I like this. Okay, what
Um,
tree am I under?
So yeah, well, we'll say like this tree. We'll say like this tree. You're probably enjoying the waterfall. So
Yeah, I
you're
like
back to where
waterfalls.
you were, the lush environment all around you, the greenery, and you can see the fireflies dancing around you. It is slightly twilight at this point. No, actually, I'm sorry. Let me reverse that. It's like just barely past the morning. So like just at the break of dawn, the fireflies are probably getting ready to kind of fly off and do their own thing for whatever they do there during the day. As the lights begin to kind of extinguish from each one of them, you're looking around and your eyes just kind of just catch this glimmer of light in the sky as you see a shooting star just kind of, and then there's another one, and then
Oh,
you
shit.
see this speck of light as it grows larger and larger and larger, as you see this ball of fire almost coming straight at you, and you can feel it go over your head and then off into the distance. It reminds you of visions that you have had for years now, of these calamities coming to Makilava. And that is where we will shift gears. Who would like to go next?
Kai, you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
You can go next. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't you describe a little bit of about your character?
Okay, my character's name is Juniper Doll, or June, or also known as Nishi. Is it Liu? Yeah, Nishi Liu. He is a fire genasi. He's very small. He's very lithe. But he's very violent. But he'll never tell you that or show that unless you actually want him to be. He has very ashy gray skin, and very fiery red eyes. And his hair is naturally a white orange color, but he dyes it green. So he doesn't stand out too much. But he does dress rather fancily, given his home, his family, considering he's part of a family of nobles in the Azijuko region.
Azayuko.
Aiziyuko?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a little weird, but a lot of the J's are silent because it's a Nordic sort of pronunciation along with the
boy.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Oh boy.
it's, don't worry, I'll let you guys know if you need to. Aziyuko.
But he's definitely got this soft, kind of almost airy kind of feel to him. But he's also very manipulative.
Okay. So we begin, and you've been slumbering most of the night as however, when you open your eyes, it is not what you expected. Let me just go here real quick.
What the fuck?
I like fucking with you guys.
What is this
Right.
cloud?
Is what loads everything in.
Oh, I see.
And
I don't
things are
see a
literally
cloud.
stored in the cloud.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I kind of love that.
All right, so you open your eyes, and you are not in your bed. You're not in Aziyuko. You are nowhere as familiar. However, there is this sense of inherent, like maybe you've been here before, but you're not sure. As
How is
you
the bridge not burned?
look around,
It's metal.
they're chains. You look around and there is lava everywhere. There are chain bridges all around, and you see this plume of smoke circling around in the center over here. We will say that you're kind of towards the entrance, back here a little bit. And you open your eyes, and you can see the stalactites coming from the ceiling. You are definitely in a cave of some sort. What do you do?
Do I look any different? Like, am I wearing anything off?
You are wearing whatever you normally would wear.
Okay.
We'll actually say it looks like you're geared for an adventure.
Oh. Oh, so do I have any weapons on me, or am I unarmed?
You have your battle axe on your back. You've got your you've got whatever I put in your inventory with the diplomats pack. So you're pretty geared up. You've got some rations, you've got some food. You notice that some of the food looks like it has been half eaten, so you get the gist that you've been kind of on the road for a little while, which is strange because you have no recollection of that.
That's really weird.
And you can feel the heat coming from all around you, the lava just kind of pouring everywhere. There are chains suspended from either side. It looks like people would use it as a makeshift bridge if they had to get across. It is not the most hospitable or inviting area, obviously, but you don't see anybody else around. There are several crates and containers and different metal posts and whatnot. It looks like this might be a ritualistic sort of environment. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Oh, okay. A whole 5.
5. It's some sort of ritualistic chamber. Other than that, you have no idea what's going on here. But there is a sort of tension building in the air around you as you look around, and that plume of smoke begins to billow in the center. And it's becoming thicker. You can see the smoke actually collecting on the ceiling of the cave wall, almost completely submerging the stalactites that are hanging from the roof.
There isn't any way out of this place, is there? I don't see any way.
You see from back where you go, it looks like way deeper down there is a glimmer of light, suggesting that it might be an exit.
Which direction?
Behind you.
Behind me.
So
okay, so
here.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess maybe I'll move around here to see if I can get a better view of whatever the fuck
of where can you
right over here.
Okay, so you're gonna basically go across the
yeah.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check to see how well you balance across the chains, because they start swaying as soon as you put any sort of weight around it.
Oh boy. Wow, I got another 5.
5. So you're kind of very, very slowly trying to make it across. You get about a third of the way through as you slip and you begin to fall, and you see the lava begin to come closer and closer and closer as you see this plume of smoke turning to a hand-like figure grab you in its hands and lifts you up as it begins to bring you closer and closer and closer. You are currently suspended over this lava, though. What do you do?
What the fuck? Is there any place where I can jump? At any
go
point,
ahead
I
and
feel like I can jump.
try to make an acrobatics check. There are a couple of moments where you kind of come close to, but it's still gonna be like a 15-foot jump to get across.
That's a 13.
13. So you basically go to jump, and you are able to do so right over here as you kind of you jump into the air, and you grab a hold of the side. A few of the pebbles like fall from the side of it and submerge into the lava and just begin to melt as you pull yourself up. You're catching your breath as you see that hand just kind of beckon you towards the pillars of smoke, and then the hand fades away. What do you do?
All right, motherfucker. Fine. I will walk my way over there.
To the
Yeah.
smoke. Okay, so you basically get to the bridge, and you see that there are several glyphs that kind of glow this ermine like orangish glow along the rope of the actual bridge, and you take your first step, and you can kind of hear, and you take a few more steps, you make it across, and you climb up to the area where the smoke is billowing out of, and you look inside, and you can feel a burst of like heat just kind of hit you in the face. It actually displaces your hair for a moment as you see these two like scaled claws just pierce through, and it's like ripping into the fabric of space as you see a hand reach forward, its like muscular scaled black clawed hand, and reaches towards you, at which point you basically hear you hear a voice. Hey you. And you look around, kind of fluttering your eyes open, and you are not where you once were. Looking about, you see the streets of Azuyuko all around you, with the tall pagoda like buildings with the steep the steep sort of buildings, and the lush bushes and flowers, and the large monuments to several of the influential people. You were in the Liu District, in a marketplace, and there's a man in front of you, and he's like, "Hey, are you going to buy that?" And you're kind of looking around, collecting your bearings, and you have a lamp in your hand. It's like a golden lamp. It's very ornate. It's got like a little spout and a place to hold on to. And you're just kind of...
It makes you want to jerk off.
Thank you.
Just have this...
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, are you going to buy that?
How long have I been standing here?
About 5 minutes or so. I'm not your keeper.
I would hope not.
If you are looking to buy that lamp, I will give you a hell of a deal.
How much?
Let's see. For you, do you have any insignias on you that say what family you're from?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, where would it be?
That he probably would have it as a brooch.
As a brooch? Okay, so he kind of looks you over for a moment. His eyes focus on the Liu family crest. That is...
June is batting his eyes.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. What the fuck is my die? My die is
It's over
gone.
here in the water.
Oh!
Disadvantage to having it on the board.
Ooh. Persuasion?
Yep.
Oh, that wasn't really great. That was 9.
9. Well, actually, because you're of the Liu family, I will give you advantage.
Oh, okay.
because it would have some sway in this city.
Yeah. Why am I rolling like garbage? Okay, that's better. 15.
Ah, for you, member of the Liu family, eh? Well, let's make it an even 50 gold.
Deal.
All right.
Probably have that.
Do you have it?
I don't know. How much money did you give me?
Probably 10 gold.
Oh, just 10?
Yeah. Should I charge you or your family directly?
Yeah, put it on my tab.
He kind of makes a note and slides it forward to you, gives you an ink pen to sign.
I will sign it.
All right, you
But
sign.
I'll sign it in someone else's name.
All right. So he will kind of nod and make a deception check since you're not signing your own name.
Okay.
Okay.
Where the fuck is my dot? Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, we're a little backwards from the maps.
Yeah. Deception, that's a 12.
12. Okay. So he kind of gives it a look, but doesn't really think much of it. Rolls it up and pockets it and says, "All right, it is yours. Hey, perhaps if you rub it, it will grant you a wish."
I've got a good feeling about this.
Oh boy.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
I thank you.
Smiles and you kind of turn
will
around.
bow.
Yep. Okay. He bows in return. And you, where would you go after that?
Not home.
Okay, you're kind of in the marketplace of Azuyuko at this point. There are several different districts. There's a place where you could get a few drinks. There's restaurants, bakeries. There's training areas. There's several different other places. This is the Liu District. So your whole family kind of runs this place.
Oh, yeah, okay. Probably somewhere alone where I can just
Sure.
kind of
Go ahead.
not be bothered.
Make me a quick perception check. Actually, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 10.
10. Yeah,
Not great.
make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, okay, 14. That's better than my passive.
14. You kind of stop for a moment as you take a few steps away, and you look back, and the merchant is gone. It was like there was no one there.
Oh, whatever.
So you begin kind of heading off in a direction to probably maybe a peaceful part of the Liu district. There's like a cherry blossom tree that you sit under, and you've got the lamp in your hand.
I'm just gonna check it out.
Sure.
Jerk it off.
Anything in
Jerk it off.
particular that you like check it out with? Like, are you trying to get the value of this thing? Are you like actually
I don't
gonna
really
rub it
care
or
about
anything like that?
I don't know. Can I
rub it
open
off.
it?
Yeah.
I'll open it. Is there
You
anything
open it
inside?
up. It looks like there's some remnants of some oil from when it was last used, but other than that, it looks like it's a very nice lamp. It's made out of gold, which is why it was 50 gold. But other than that, it's just a lamp.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'll rub it. I don't know. Is this something that I know? Like, is that just an actual thing that I would know about?
People of like, yeah, it's a pretty common mythological lore to, you know, that hey, genies are in lamps and stuff, but you kind of look around, make sure no one's watching you, because you can't help but feel a little ridiculous, but you give it a rub and nothing happens. It is a lamp.
Alright, that's fine.
You can go ahead and write in your inventory that you have a golden lamp,
Cool.
though.
Oh.
However,
It's neat.
you're sitting under the tree, just kind of pondering, as you look up at the sky and you see a streak across. As you can see, basically, there is a shooting star, but it's light out, so it must be pretty damn close for that to occur. And then you see another one, and another one, and then one getting bigger and bigger.
Oh,
What do you do?
where the fuck did that go?
You can see a little bit of plumage in the distance of smoke.
That's weird. I'm gonna go check that out.
Oh, okay.
It's not weird. That's just it's totally natural.
It's fine. All right, let's see. Okay, we now hang on. A better sound. There we go. Okay. So Adriac, why don't you describe yourself a little bit? Subscribe yourself.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Click the like button.
Please like and subscribe.
Adric is a servitor, which means that he is a centaur, but a deer. So, lower half of deer, upper half of human has longer, slightly more fawn-like ears and antlers. Dresses very simply, considering half of him can't wear clothes.
He could try.
He could try. He could get some stuff custom made, but then it's just a hassle because you have to try to get pants on.
So mature. Just flopping around. Free fall.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Adric dice, I rolled a new character. Pretty much all I got at the moment.
Sure.
He's friendly, has a smile for everybody.
Good. All right. So you are kind of in your own. You're like in a cave off the side of. You've been kind of camping out in this area just for the meanwhile. It's shelter when it gets cold at night. However, you open your eyes and you are suspended in the air. There is all around you, you see these floating sort of like shapes, these rocks, and a glimmering sort of stream of light erupting from one of them. There seems to be like an archway just floating on a chunk of land as you're just levitating in the air, looking around, and you're in this voidscape, this starry sort of atmosphere. There's like land masses all around you and like blackness for as far as you can see with little glimmers of lights, and it's almost like looking at like you would see the Milky Way off in the distance. What does Adriac do?
Okay, he's going to look around and
Sure.
see if there's any, like, because it kind of looks like the night sky is what I'm getting, just all around.
Yeah.
He's gonna look around for any familiar constellations or stars.
Sure. Go ahead and make I guess that would be a history check. See if you know the skies.
I hope he knows. Not survival?
I'll let you use survival. Yeah.
Dude. That's a modded 20.
Okay. Not only do you not recognize any of these constellations or star formations, you are positive that this is not Orth.
Okay, now that that dress going, figure out, can he move?
So you are currently levitating in air, and as you try to move, you can feel your hooves kind of flailing like you're trying to step forward, but are unable to actually give any purchase to any sort of land. There's no gravity, there's no inertia. You are just floating in the air. Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Huh. Yeah, it's 11.
11. So you think about it for a moment and like, I really want to go forward. And you think, and you just very slowly begin to just gravitate forward just by willing yourself to do so.
Evan does.
Oh no, we have lost Evan.
What?
Out of Tabletop Simulator.
What?
You kaput.
Oh,
I'm still
yeah.
here.
Yeah, you must be disconnecting.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry,
There
just
it goes.
yeah, let me know when you're ready for the invite.
I just lose it entirely. Go ahead and shoot it to me.
Okay, I think I just did.
Oh, I'm disconnected from Steam
Oh, nice.
Oh, great.
too, like entirely. What just happened?
Great. Is it gonna shoot all of us?
Oh my god.
Fucking Steam, man.
Okay, hold on.
Alright, so Adriac, you are beginning to move in the direction that you're willing yourself towards. Where in particular would you like to go?
His attention is probably drawn towards massive land right here.
Sure. So,
So he wants to try to get there. So hopefully solid ground beneath this.
you begin to float towards it, and as you get to the area with the mass of rocks and land, there is gravity suddenly, but it's less than Orth as you slowly land, and you can feel your hooves now give purchase to the land beneath your feet. In front of you, you see a large rock with several recesses in a diamond-like formation and an archway over with runes all across it in a language that you don't quite understand.
If I didn't take it.
What do you do?
Does he have like his equipment on him?
All
at
of
the
your
moment?
equipment's on you. Yeah, everything that you had when you basically went to bed.
He is going to start copying down those rules in his journal.
Sure. Okay. So you open up the journal and you begin. There are 9 like runic looking symbols, and they don't ring any bell to you, but you draw each and every one of them. And the archway is basically has the same symbols along the archway. So not only are they in each of the recesses in the diamond-like formation, but it's also across the archway. And behind you, you can kind of feel the pulse of energy from like this brilliant prismatic sort of light escape from all around.
This shiny thing.
Yes, that shiny thing over there.
Okay. After he's copied shit down, he's gonna wander over to the edge and. Can I make like an Arcana check to figure out what that is?
Sure. What, the port? The lights or the archway?
Lights.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Make an Arcana check.
I don't have anything in Arcana, but
That's all right.
doesn't mean I can't roll it. The game.
Flag. Yeah. I have a feeling we're gonna get
I
dropped
don't know
soon.
what it is.
Yeah, you're not sure. It is just brilliant energy.
Oh, my
You
things
got
went-
booted again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
How far away is that platform?
It's roughly from the edge of the platform you're on, probably about 30 feet or so.
Okay. Adriac's gonna do some mental math. Not that he's very good at it.
Sure.
It's an intelligence of 11, okay?
So there's this moment of like panic as you look down because you have gravity where you are, and you see like nothing below you. But go ahead and make a will check to try to kind of propel yourself from this platform.
Well, he was gonna back up and take a running jump.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check then.
Because, number one, not staring straight down before making the jump. And number two, momentum plus gravity minus gravity.
Sure. All right, acrobatics.
Acrobatics! Are you fucking kidding me? 6.
All right, so you basically, and then you're just kind of suspended in air, and your legs are like dangling, and
That did not work as a
and yeah, you are now just levitating in place. Like obviously, the laws of physics that you are normally used to on Earth do not apply wherever you are.
He's gonna give a very annoyed like ear twitch and then just try to will himself forward. Just fuck.
Sure.
So another wisdom check.
Another wisdom check, yes. 13. So you think for a moment, you think back to what propelled you before as you relax yourself and open up your mind's eye and picture yourself going towards the prismatic light as you begin to float forward. This light takes up almost the entirety of the floating rock formation.
That's okay, it's shiny. I want to know what it is.
Do you go in, or are you going to stop before it?
I mean, he'll probably stop just for it.
Sure.
To see if it's potentially hazardous.
Sure.
Maybe touch it.
All right, so you stop before it, and you see the lights and whatnot,
touch it.
and you reach your hands forward, and you don't feel any heat or any temperature of any kind, but you can kind of feel the magical energy pulsing from it. Whatever this is obviously magical. But then you get this scent of, like, sulfur, of, like stale air. It smells like burning wood, sulfur, and like almost like a like burning like dirt and ground kind of goes into your nose.
And it's coming from the light. There's nothing burning in the middle that I can see.
Yeah, it's coming from the light itself. It's like exuding from it.
Drax, step into the light, maybe.
You're gonna step in? All right.
Sure, why not?
So you step into it, basically willing yourself forward. Hello, Brave Bay. I think I said that right. And welcome to the stream. So you make your way forward and step into the light. As everything, there's a blinding flash of light all around. Hang on just a second. And we are going to relocate. And you step out, and you are back in that familiar beach, that little cove that you found, that you've been making yourself home as of late. As all around you, you see the life kind of breathe back into the air. The smell of sulfur, the smell of burning wood is no longer. you're just kind of looking around. As you take a step forward, you realize behind you is the cave that you were in when you went to go meditate or sleep or whatever have you.
Probably.
Okay, what do you do?
Is he all geared up? Does he have
Yeah.
everything on him?
Yeah, you have everything on you.
He's gonna check his journal.
You open up your journal and you see charcoal impressions of the not charcoal impressions. You were actually drawing it, right?
Yep, he just copied
Yeah,
them
you
down.
see the symbols that you copied down. Confused ear noises. That didn't pick up for some reason.
Yeah, there's
don't
been
know.
a couple of times where Kai hasn't picked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna double check he has everything, and
Everything that you had on you before you went to bed is still on you. And you look into your journal and you have the drawings from what you saw in your vision.
clearly it wasn't a dream then. So we're good. Maybe.
Make a perception check for me.
I was good. 9. My passive is better.
What's your passive?
14.
Okay. So as you look around, you actually see some of these stones like begin to shake and disappear into the ground below. And then you see one emerge, then another, then another.
Like they're moving?
They're moving, and it's almost like they're changing into a formation of rocks. And it looks familiar. It is the same formation that you saw on the monument with the recessed lettering. And basically almost done. One more. One more. I should have saved this. And it's basically like this. So these 9 rocks are in that formation as you look, and you see like a little bit of like debris kicked up from when they emerged, and you see bits of like leaves and feathers kind of swirl around you for a moment, reminiscence of like Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, where it just kind of and it begins swirling around you, and then you see it swirl off into the distance. You look up, you look off into the distance where they go, and you see a streak of light, and then another, and then another, just like the other two.
Gotcha, boss lady.
What do you do?
Clearly that's the direction he has to go. So
Okay.
he's going to go that way.
All right.
Advantage
So
of playing a cleric. Assume it's a sign from your god.
I mean, very true. Very, very true.
June was like, "That's not normal. Let's go check that out."
That's not normal.
I don't think I even got to say if Zal followed the thing or not.
I know. I just assumed. I'm sorry.
Jeez, Zook. I mean, he probably would have, but
Let the DM take the wheel.
DM take the wheel.
Okay, so the three of you have been traveling for about 2 days now. You have geared up, if you weren't already geared, for this expedition, because you know, basically, yes, this thing looked like it was close, but it's probably a lot further than you thought it was. But you've been traveling in the direction from your various environments. Zal from on top of the mountaintops, traveling down. Adriac from the beach, traveling more to the northwest, whereas June was traveling from Azuyuko to the southwest. And the three of you can see in the distance these plumes of smoke as all of you converge into the same area. As you see craters all around you, and billowing smoke, with like burnt trees and different grass swaying. Some of it's burnt, some of it's not. There are chunks of rock and like an eruption of earth from all around. At this point, I can have all of you put your minis onto the board. So yeah,
You did it for me.
I did. I grabbed it because I saw it. Yeah, like you're all kind of approaching it from opposite sides. So as you all converge into this one area, you can smell the sulfur and the burning air and the general dryness in the air around you. But you feel that potent sort of like you're kind of used to the feel of the magical potency in the air, but it's even stronger here. So strong you don't even have to roll to feel the ley lines of this area. As you all see each other emerge from the distance, as long as, well, assuming none of you are being stealthy.
Nah,
Zal
fuck
is
that.
not
Nah.
being stealthy now.
Okay.
There's a fan in the corner here.
There is, it's blowing the leaves.
Is that what it is? Is that
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
It's a script. It is a script. There's not actually a fan, but it is a script that is blowing the leaves.
Oh my god! I love that.
Oh
So
no,
funny.
I've given them a toy.
I just
so
thought I
funny.
saw like the weird thing over there. I was like, "What is this?" So I like look. I'm like, "This
Fucking
is a
box
fucking
fan.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Okay, so
Um,
yeah, you see two other people as you approach. Each one of you would see two different people. One, as you all kind of already described what you looked like. You all look different. You do not look like. None of you look Lirin, and none of you look Skadi. You all look different because one of you is a Cernitar, one of you is a Genasi, and another one's a fucking Goliath. So,
Yep,
but
yep.
you see each other as you kind of converge into this area.
Okay, well, Zal is going to kind of be inspecting the smaller crater. Takes note of the two
Sure.
other people. Doesn't really care. Just kind of keeping a little on guard. Oh my gosh, the music got like loud. Oh, it's because I had to probably restart fucking tabletop.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
this music is loud. And I can't tell why. Yeah, so not going over to greet, just kind of doing his own thing for the time being.
Sure.
So he is going to inspect this crater here. He's gonna kind of get up in it if he can, if it's
Sure.
not like too hot, like it's
Go ahead
smoldering.
and
He's not
make
gonna-
just a basic athletics check, or acrobatics, whatever you're better with.
athletics or acrobat. Oh, athletics is pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Well, it's okay.
It's okay.
Considering my strength, I think is my lowest thing as a Goliath. That's still better though, because I have like natural athlete or something. 17 plus a 3. That's a 20.
20. All right. Yeah, effortlessly, you just kind of hop over, and the other two, you see this person go into one of the craters. He's so tall, however, that you can actually see his bald head just barely cresting from within the crater as you step
It's like a
in,
bee.
and you see this like shimmering bluish ore in front of you, and it is glowing with ambient light. Go ahead and
Yes.
make either an Arcana check or a History check, whichever is better for you.
Ooh.
Probably Arcana.
Actually, they are the same.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because I'm proficient in both Arcana and History. But yeah, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Sometimes I'm afraid to let go of the R.
Right?
Are you kidding me? It's a natural 1. I'm proficient. That +5 makes it a 6, but it's a natural 1.
It's a Skyrock.
Wow.
It is a gift from the gods.
I pick it up.
You reach over and you grab a hold of it. You
I
actually,
Still hot?
yes, it is still hot after 2 days. It is still hot.
Like how hot?
Like hot enough to take 1 point of fire damage.
I'm picking it up.
Okay.
I'm a Goliath. Goliath. don't give a shit.
You pull it out and it's
Ugh.
roughly about 2 pounds worth. So go ahead and write in your inventory Skyrock, since you don't know what it's called.
Because I don't know what it is. Would that just be in like other?
Yeah, you should just be able to write a custom item. You should be able to just write into your inventory when you go to manage equipment.
Yeah, give me a second. It like gave me some sort of an error, like it was mad at me for doing
It was mad at you.
Okay, so go into equipment, manage equipment. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so inventory, or no, custom items is what it's called.
Yep. Just write Skyrock, 2 pounds.
Skyrock. Notes, question mark, question mark, question mark. Description, question mark, question mark, question mark. And then weight. Oh. 2.
You should be able to overwrite the weight, I believe is where you put it.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
weight override, so I'm gonna put it at 2.
Yes, 2 pounds. Okay. What are you others doing? What is everybody else doing? That's how you say it.
Adric would also
Hey,
like.
Dancing Fool, thank you for the subscription. Never underestimate the uses for a Skyrock. It's
Yeah.
likely high in iron.
It's high in something.
Yep, high in something.
Adric's gonna go check out the one closest to him.
Sure. Okay.
And then notice there's a bigger one right there.
Yes. So you go over
Yeah.
here, and you can see that glimmering rock in the center.
Well,
Can
Make
I
a-
see it
interested
from
in the
here?
big one.
Can you see what?
Can I see the big one from here?
You can see the big crater. Yeah, you can't see anything inside. You can see the plumes of smoke kind of coming out though.
I was
So
gonna say, June will also
um,
check out the one closest
as you
to
were
him.
peering in the small one, Adriac, make a perception check.
Perception!
Love me some Skyrock. Oh,
You have it in your inventory now,
6.
so 6. Okay. So you kind of looked in, you saw it, and you went
It's a
towards
rock.
the big one. So both of you are kind of converging towards the large crater. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So you're both kind of going towards the center. At which point, basically, June, you see this servitor, this deer centaur person kind of clomping its way forward, and that's when you see the genasi to your left, Adriac. And that's about the time you see the Goliath head. The arms reach up and he climbs himself out, I assume, because there's nothing else
he's
inside.
Regular.
Here. He's kind of waiting for them to maybe go in the crater, and then he's gonna sort of approach.
Okay.
June's getting ideas and is like kind of eyeing the servitor, and he's like, I'm gonna dash for that fucking rock.
All right, I'm gonna have everyone make active perception rolls.
Perception.
Active perception rolls, okay. It's not great.
Same.
You know what? I want to use the dice towers next time because I only got a 10.
Okay, I got a 9, but I looked at this 8 and I was like, that's an infinity. I was like, what does that mean?
I got a
9.
whopping 4.
4. What did you get? This is active, so you don't get to use your passive. What did everybody else get?
10.
I got a 9.
10. Okay, yeah. So you guys keep heading in that direction, and you get to the edge. You see a bigger chunk of that rock in front of you. It's look like it's a mixture of several different rocks, crystalline pieces, as well as that blue crystal from the inside, glowing with that bluish faint aura. At this point, both Adriac and June may roll an Arcana or History check to see if they can identify what this is.
What, they didn't have to roll athletics to get into the crater?
They're not in yet. They're just looking down.
Oh, they're just
I'm
looking.
fucking going for it, to be honest.
Yeah, I said he's taking a
June's
mad
just
dash.
going.
None of
Okay.
the dice like me. So
Yeah,
I have no
same.
idea what the fuck it is.
Oh, I got a nat 20
You got a nat 20. Okay.
for history. For a total of 24.
You're looking at this and you instantly identify it as Obanite. This is a piece of the moon, and it is glowing because that is the relationship. Basically, it has this natural sort of glow as it reacts to the atmosphere of Earth from the time that it spent in space getting reflective light from Polaris. So it is charged with the sun's light.
Oh,
As you begin to kind of climb
I don't know
in
what
and
that
go
means,
towards
but
it,
Cool.
go ahead
Yeah,
and make an athletics check.
Yeah.
Infinity means you get to see the secrets of time and space. Ooh, fancy, and also likely radioactive.
You said it was athletics to get in there, or?
Yes, athletics, yes.
I got a 17.
I get a
17.
21.
21. Yeah,
Nice.
both of you, no issue at all. You're able to kind of climb your way over. And that's when you kind of both look at each other as you're both heading towards the same goal. What do you do?
Fucking June's making a mad dash.
Well, as they're doing this, as soon as Zal sees them sort of crest, he starts to make his way over.
Okay.
And is just kind of gonna stand at the edge of
Inside
the
of
crater,
the-
like looking down at them. So they
Okay.
probably have a little bit before he gets over there. But
Sure. Okay.
I just wanted to.
So are you racing each other towards this?
I
Adriac,
don't,
are
June,
you...
June,
I know
June
that
is
June
gonna
is
look.
going for it, but Adriac, are you kind of racing to get there first, or are you letting this eccentric sort of person that you've never met before get there first? What is Adriac doing?
What is 8? Hadriac will let June run ahead because how he doesn't want to like get in there because he's casting create water so it rains in a 30-foot cube.
Oh, okay. So, as you basically see the
I'm just gonna
servitor
pick
kind of
this
come
shit
in,
up.
and you run for it, you get that little bit of greed, like, I want this more. And
It's
you
not
head...
necessarily that he wants it, it's just, it's fine.
Okay, then why are you running towards this?
He's just,
Curiosity?
it's a challenge.
Sure, okay. Jeez, you gotta get along with Zal.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh!
As
All
you
about
begin to head forward, and you get to basically to the rocks first. You see the pulsing of energy coming from the Obanite crystals. You can feel the heat emanating from it.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
As you see, like, a cloud from overhead begin to culminate, and as you see little sprints of steam from this water being created above you as it begins to kind of mist down, and you can see the steam as you look over to the servitor, and she is clasping a hold of what looks like a pendant or a necklace of some sort, and you're getting the idea that she summoned the water. He.
And now I switched it up on you. I'm sorry.
You did.
I would say at this point, Zal is probably standing at like the cusp of the crater.
Sure.
Or
Like,
inside of
looking
it.
Yeah.
down. Yeah, well,
Well,
I can't.
I'll just put you there for visual.
Yeah, but I'm like on. The
Actually,
things.
I could probably like.
Yeah, visual. I don't care, but just so
I'll just do
everybody
that.
knows, he's like,
You're floating.
yeah. Oh, you locked him up there.
Yeah.
Can Zal speak? Can he speak? Does he have time to speak? He
You
wants to
can
speak.
absolutely, yeah.
I'll pick it up. I'm picking it up.
Like while you're picking it up or attempting to pick it up or whatever, like, I don't really care what you're doing, to be honest. Zal is kind of, if you guys are looking at him as he crests over this behemoth on top of this already large wall of the crater, just looming over you, looks down with this sharp glare, and is just like, what exactly would he say? I was trying to think about this. Who are you, and what are you doing here? I know that was very insightful, huh?
Okay, both of you
Fine.
hear that coming from a very powerful voice as you look up and you see this Goliath with the purplish tattoos going marks of fate, I should say, all over
They
his
think they're tattoos,
face.
probably.
Yeah, they probably would think they're tattoos, with one eye that seems to be blackened and the other one gray, and he's just kind of imposing, looking down. Do you want to make an intimidation check to kind of force the sort of presence, or are you
Is
just
there
using
like a
your
way?
words?
It's like, I feel like he would unintentionally be coming off as intimidating
Sure.
because he doesn't know how to deal with people. Should I still roll for that?
Yeah,
Do you still want me to just see like how powerful
yeah.
my presence
Just
actually
see
is?
what your first impression is, even though you're not attempting, like, you're not trying to scare them, so they're not going to be
Yeah.
affected by like frightening or anything like that. But
Right. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Like, I mean, is trying to be a powerful presence, but is also bad at dealing with people, so it's probably coming off too strong.
Dancing Fool says, and all I can imagine is those crystals would make really fancy crafting materials for stuff. He finds it funny that that you guys find a space rock while he's building sci-fi minis. Accidental attempted intimidation.
Okay, this is a 9. Okay, so my intimidation is a +4. That would be 13.
Okay.
13 intimidation.
All right, so 13. He is pretty imposing. Not enough to make you guys scared of him or anything, but just his presence.
Can I intimidate
overall.
back?
Yeah.
I will say you're not getting like an active "this is a threat," but you can still, if you take it as such, you can still do whatever you want. But I just want you to know he's not
Yeah,
like.
he's not actively
Well, if I
trying
don't feel like
to.
you're a threat, then I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
you
he's
might.
not.
I mean,
He's not
very
trying
large and
to
imposing.
shake you down or anything, but he's just passively an intimidating presence.
Good.
So at that point, you said that you're reaching towards the rock.
I'm fucking picking this shit
the
up.
Obanite.
I'm gonna
It
eat
is.
this thing.
It is huge. There is
Good.
probably a good 5 to 10 pounds of this stuff. Well, the rock itself, the actual Obanite probably isn't. There's probably maybe like half that amount, so about maybe 5 pounds of Obanite. But you grab a hold of it, and I'm gonna make you make a strength check
Okay.
because it is lodged into the ground.
Big.
I hope you fail.
Tempted to rage, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Rage
No, just
wheel.
like just so I can get advantage, but ooh, that was bad.
That was bad.
11.
It is snug inside as you grab a
Okay.
hold of it.
It's a strength
Zal,
check,
since
not
you're the
saving throw.
only. What's that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a +6 to strength or to athletic. Oh, a strength check.
Yes, a strength check,
Oh,
not saving
okay.
throw.
So that's 9. No, it wasn't a saving throw. I was looking at my athletics for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, athletics could have been used for that, so that's fine.
Okay, that would have
Um,
been an 11. Yeah.
Zal, since you're the only one not in the actual crater, I'm gonna have you make a perception roll.
Okay, a perception roll, and I do want to do something after this. As
Sure.
Zal sees the little one have trouble with getting the rock in the ground. So anyway, I will roll the perception check.
The little one.
Not
It's
even
only like-
in a mean way. Not even. You're just small.
Yeah,
You're
it's just
small.
as
He's only
matter of
5
fact.
feet.
Yes.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad at me, but it's just, oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me?
All right, so go ahead with whatever you're gonna say.
I got a 1 on my fucking perception.
I see
check.
it.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Why am I getting 1? I'm gonna use the fucking dice tower from now on.
I said that and it gave me a 3, okay?
Fuck, yeah, you're right. Okay, so Zal is gonna like slide, obviously not fucking seeing anything outside of the crater, is gonna like slide in, and as he's sliding in, he gives a hearty, ha ha ha, let me take a try at that, little one. And is going to attempt to pull the stone out of the ground.
June's not stopping.
You're gonna climb down.
That's fine. Yes, I'm gonna climb down.
June's
right.
giving you a dirty look.
Zal does not care. You like, it's like Zal doesn't even really know that you're giving him a dirty look. He just doesn't care. He doesn't know.
June's not stopping.
That's fine. So yes, Zook, I'm sliding
I
into
hit
the
the
crater
wrong button. Whoops.
to try to pick up that stone.
Hang on just a second. I hit the wrong button. I refreshed the page by mistake.
Oh, don't I need to take 1 point of damage from picking up the other
Yes,
stone?
yes, you have 1 point of damage that you took. 14. Okay.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Uh-oh, hang on just a second.
Oh boy. I want to pick up this rock.
So as you're about to basically take your first step, you feel just a slash of like something scraping into your back. Like you're not sure what it was, but you feel something dig into your back, and you take 4 points of damage as something rakes just clean across your back, and you can feel the blood begin to drip from a wound. You turn around and you see this spindly looking, like disfigured stick kind of person made completely out of wood. He's got like these glowing greenish eyes and just branches all over, and
Oh fuck!
Oh. Can I witch bolt this motherfucker?
you can roll initiative is what you can do.
Fuck.
All of us?
Yes, everyone can roll initiative.
Oh, lag.
Yeah.
Really?
Now I get a nat 20.
I got a nat 1!
Oh my gosh. I got a fucking 2 plus 2 is a 4. We're all rolling shit.
Yeah, we're really rolling bad.
All right. So, as you're kind of looking, June, you see him as he's talking to you, kind of boasting that he can do it, and then you see him get raked in the back by this twig-like creature.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's put them on the field. You quickly look around and you notice, Zal, that you are surrounded by these hideous-looking creatures.
Okay. Do I have to wait till my turn, or could I announce that we're surrounded?
Yeah, talking's a free action, so.
Oh shit! Are you kidding me? I just got disconnected from tabletop.
Oh no! Good time for it.
Well, Zal would say, after getting raked in the back, you kind of see this wince of pain. What happened?
I got kicked.
Oh, you got kicked too? Crap! Are we all gonna get kicked? Let me save it real
Yeah,
quick.
it's everyone's screaming. Steam is dying apparently.
Come on!
Yeah,
let me
because
save.
I don't see you guys on my friends.
Save! Come on! Save! I think I got it. Come on. Okay, I think I saved it. Yeah, because I'm probably gonna get booted pretty soon. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Just got booted.
Oh.
Right at the beginning of combat. Okay, so is everybody back in? We good?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay, so does everybody remember what they got for initiative?
Yeah, I got a 4.
I got a nat 1,
That one.
which makes it a
4.
3.
Adriac, what did you get?
Nat 20.
A nat 20. Very good. Okay, let me roll for the monsters. Monsters. Gotta be a monster. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'm lagging a little bit. All right, Adriac, it is your turn. So you see, as you look up, you see this branch-like arm just rake across Zal's back, and you can hear from all around you the sound as like a cacophony of these beasts are surrounding you.
From tabletop.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked hard setting up this board. I have this this add-on called One World that allows me to switch in between scenes, so it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good tool.
Yeah, it's been really fucking awesome so far.
Cool. I'm glad you like it. That was the surprise, by the way.
Was it? I was
Yeah.
kind of wondering like what it was, but
I
figured it was
tried.
probably.
Yeah, I tried using it about a year ago, but I wasn't able to because it wasn't compatible with the Kraken table, and I was like, "Fuck that! I like the Kraken table." But somebody made the script compatible, so it's like, yes.
Cool.
Okay, so let's get you out of here. I'm gonna place you right here. So since we don't have a well, hang on. I think I do have a grid. Yes. Okay, draw grid. There we go. Perfect. And if there are cases where you don't have a grid, all you have to do is hold tab and you can draw a line, and each inch is 1 square of movement, so, or 10 feet, 5 feet.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, good job, then.
Yes, Token, we can see that. So, Adriac, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. I am going to... Can I see this one over here?
You... Yes, actually. Well, yeah, actually you can. Because I'm looking from its perspective and I can see you. So over some of the rubble, you can look down and you can see this one.
I'ma shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, so you take out your crossbow. Is it heavy, light? What kind of crossbow is it?
It's a light crossbow.
Light crossbow, okay. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Eight.
You kind of bring it up and you try to kind of thread the needle between the bits of rubble where it's short. So you're trying to basically pierce it through as you see it kind of hit the side of some of the rock and pew and flies off into a direction. You lose sight of the bolt. All right, that is now it is their turn. So you will see. Ooh, this might be bad for Zal. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is dangerous terrain, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets to about here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets to about here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Luckily, the dangerous terrain is helping you guys out. This one gets over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this one is probably going to disappear in the rocks there, yes. All right, so 2 attacks on Zal. What is your AC? 14, I believe?
Yes. My AC is 14.
14, yes. They both miss. So basically, you get racked from behind, you turn around, you see two more just running at you. Yeah! And they just jump up in the air, and you quickly kind of dart and tuck and roll out of the way as they almost nearly hit each other, and you stand, you kind of reach behind you, looking at the blood on your hand, and lock eyes with these creatures. Okay. It is now Zal's turn. What do you do?
Oh fuck, it's my turn.
Yes.
Gosh, there's like so many things I want to do.
And what is your pseudo dragon's name again?
Good thing I fucking figured that out before we started.
Yes.
Again. I have it somewhere. Is it in my? No, is it? What the fuck is it in my description? I literally just wrote this down somewhere, and now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Kogara.
Kogara. So Kogara goes on the same initiative as you.
Okay, and so Kogara is out right now, I would assume.
Yes.
I would assume he would be. Or it would be. Genderless. Who knows? It's a dragon.
They.
It's a weird dragon.
They works.
Yeah, it's a fey dragon. It's weird. So where can I see what Kogara can do? Because I don't really see that.
So Kogara has its own stats.
Is there any way I can get that in?
D&D Beyond. Oh shit, I might not have that unlocked. You might have to go to Google, type in Pseudo Dragon 5e, and you should be able to find its stats.
Now the thing about warlocks, when they're familiars, I'm pretty sure they level up with you in certain regard.
Well, kind of. They get like more abilities and stuff. I believe they share your HP as well because it's your familiar. I'm not sure. I'll have to brush up on that.
Okay. Well, so yeah, let me see what it can do.
Speaking of which, let me grab a pseudo dragon.
I got one on my arm, but it can't move.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Maybe there's a
Pseudo dragon. Does it not have a fucking pseudo dragon? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Boop.
okay.
Oh, I'll just put it here for now.
Yeah. Well, it is going to be with me and engage
Okay.
as well, since there's two of us and two of them.
Sure.
Just so you know too, it might not be popping up because technically you don't get Pact Boon until 3rd level.
Right.
So you're not able to choose Pact of the Chain until 3rd level.
Oh, so you don't actually have your pseudo dragon yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that changes everything.
Well, it changes some things.
It changes what you're going to do right now.
Barely changes what it's.
Barely? Okay.
All right, so
I forgot about
Zal is going to turn around after feeling that, the pain on his back, and he's going to say, "I'm going to have to ask you to chill out," and he's going to cast Chill Touch on this guy.
You take 5 points of pun damage.
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
Shoot. Everyone else takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, that's my special attack. It says right here under Goliath.
Oh my god.
So Chill Touch. It is actually technically a ranged spell, but I have to roll a ranged attack.
So because I believe casting in melee gives you a disadvantage, let me just double check on that.
No, because it's not a casting, it's a touch spell.
Oh, it's a touch
Touch
spell.
Is not a touch, it's a range.
Is it Chill Touch?
Chill Touch is a range of 120 feet.
What the fuck?
You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. In 5th edition, you do not provoke an attack of opportunity when casting in melee. However, ranged spell attacks do have disadvantage because you're performing a ranged attack in melee. So because it is a ranged spell, you will be at the disadvantage if you're casting unless you move. However, if you move backwards out of their threat range without taking the disengage action, you will provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I have no. Well, hold on a second. I do have things to hit them with. Maybe I should just hit them with stuff.
Hit them with something.
Because I would assume as a caster I would know that it's more difficult to hit with.
Yes, yeah, I'm not. Yeah. You would know your own capabilities.
So yeah, I am going to whack the same one. Shit. Well, then I did not say what I said. Sorry.
It's okay.
Quarter. I'm gonna use my quarter staff,
Sure.
like my staff, whatever it is,
Yeah.
to whack. Whack whatever. So. Just to make sure on D&D Beyond there's like this hit/DC, it says +3, so I assume I roll and then add that +3 to see if I hit, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so let me do that. Whacking. Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking kidding? I got a 1 again, a nat 1. I got a nat 1.
I think you should get rid of that dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it
Get rid
off
of it.
the table.
By the way, you do all have inspiration for the beginning of the campaign, so if you want to re-roll that,
I'm gonna
you may
fucking
use your
re-roll that.
inspiration.
Yes, please.
Because I do
Oh
let
my
people use their inspiration after they rolled as kind of a fuck you dice, sort of. Did I just
you
see
serious?
Did you just yeet? Did you get another one?
I did.
It's
I got
floating
another
there.
fucking nat 1
But it was just
From
floating
the-
there.
from the dice tower. No, I used the
Oh.
dice tower to roll.
I'm so sorry. I guess it was meant to be.
I guess it was fucking meant to be.
So,
All right,
as-
DM, tell me what happens.
you have your staff and you basically bring it down and you you hit this other this twig creature of some sort, and you hear a snap as it snaps in two, and then you see the twig blight grabs a hold of it and like merges into the quarterstaff.
Yeah, whatever. All right. That's what I got.
That's what you got.
I think. I don't know. Give me. A
That
quick
wasn't like
second.
important to you, was it?
The staff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like my spell focus.
Now you have a wand.
So maybe, yeah.
No,
now, I guess
You have a wand.
now I have a wand, I guess. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I have anything that's like a reaction.
Well,
or,
you probably have a component pouch too, in case this kind of thing happens. So,
yeah, I didn't.
if you didn't put it on
in
your
my-
character sheet, I will be a generous DM and say that you have one.
Okay. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. You guys are level
So-
1. I don't want to fuck you over right off the bat.
Yeah. I'm trying to see where would it tell me if it's a if it's like a bonus action to cast. I don't think I have any. bonus actions.
There's actually a section that says bonus actions, on the
Oh shit.
yeah. So it'll show you
Yeah.
everything that's a bonus action that you can do.
Actions, bonus action. Oh, well. Alright, okay, I'm... I guess... Do I want to do that right now? Do I want to do that right fucking now? Nah, he just says, fuck, and does nothing.
What language?
What language?
What language are you
That's a
saying
good-
fuck in?
That's a good question. I would say he would revert to his native tongue of giant
Of giant. Okay.
and slip a fuck in there.
Does anybody know giant in this party?
I sure do.
You hear the Goliath yell fuck. And it is your turn, June.
Sounds like you're struggling over there.
You don't fucking know the heck.
Can
So that's
I
how this is gonna be.
reach over there? So, 1 inch is.
It's
How
5
far
feet, so that's like 50 feet.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, and where the rocks go up is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
right
cool.
like here is where difficult terrain would start.
Nice. Hmm. And we were just real set up, real bad.
Yep. You guys wanted to
Didn't see
jump
this
right
coming
into
at
the
all.
crater.
One in the rock.
You could get pretty close to me if you dash.
Yeah, if you took a dash action, you
Yeah,
could get
but
there.
the issue is that there are 3 of them right here. So I am going to. I'll post myself right here,
Sure.
and I am going to rage.
You would like to rage?
I'm gonna like the rage, yeah.
I'm gonna like to rage.
I'm gonna like the rage.
Okay.
So I will rage, and I will wait for them.
Okay, so are you going to use the ready action?
Yeah, I'll hold my action to attack the first one that comes to me.
Okay, so basically you're using the ready action, and the trigger is when one gets in melee with you.
Yup.
Okay. And then you will use your reaction to attack. Okay, so that is your turn. Do you, yeah, you used your rage as a bonus action, so that is everything you can do. So top of the round, Adriac, what do you do?
This creepy little fuck is going to try to get him.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh shit, there's like one hiding in the rocks here.
Yeah, that's why I said there's 3 of them.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but I just trusted you. And trusted that there must be one somewhere. My character's gonna die in the first session.
That's fine.
Nah.
I mean, I will
Alright.
just say is if you're over there and I'm kind of on the outside of this crater now, I'm not sure if you can see me on these rocks.
Looking from the perspective of the mini, I can see you clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I can see your bald head.
Ah, yes, my shiny beacon of hope.
Your shiny beacon.
You see a pixel. There's just a pixel here.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
See it?
It's a
I see it.
secret. It's a secret. Ignore that.
It's a secret.
It's something for me.
Is it?
Yes. Don't touch
it really?
Don't touch it. Yes. It is there on purpose. Because I can't make it invisible.
Oh, okay.
So don't touch it.
I can't touch it.
Good. Leave it alone.
What's Kai doing?
I'm listening to you guys. Would I have to move to still try to shoot this guy?
He has cover right now. Yeah, he's got complete cover. So you would have to move here if you wanted to actually get it, but he would still have 3/4 cover. He's in a pretty good spot. This one has half cover.
I am Groot.
How you doing on health right now, Zal?
Oh, I mean, what? You want me to say the actual numbers? I don't know how.
Just
to...
no, just tell me like. You look a little bloodied.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like bloodied. I would say maybe got some like maybe a decent gash. And,
Okay.
Like, I'm taking damage, but I'm not like
Gotcha.
bloodied and like toppling over.
Well,
Right.
bloodied is half HP or less.
Yeah, no, I'm not bloodied.
Okay.
Okay, well, considering I don't like having my back to the rock, I will actually go here. How do I do the arrow thingy?
Tab.
Yeah, just hit tab.
There.
So yeah, that's 5 inches. So that's you've still got an inch of space left.
So I will move here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna shoot that guy way over there.
Okay. Yeah, no cover. You have cover against it though, so that's good. Not that it has ranged, but okay.
Are you kidding me? Fucking 12.
12, unfortunately, like basically you see it hits it, but its bark skin just kind of ting and it falls short. And it begins like pouncing your way. And it's their turns. I'm gonna get this out of the way first.
Yep.
It's 2 attacks incoming on Evan. I mean Zal. And your AC is what? 14? Ooh, does that actually hit?
Yeah, my AC is 14. I do have a question.
Yes.
Now, I do have a reaction called Stone's Endurance. This says, as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3
Ooh.
once per short rest. Now, I'm assuming that only works on a single attack.
Yes.
Yeah, you can only use your reaction once per turn. Or per
Well,
round.
yeah, that's what I figured. But okay, so do one of these guys hit me?
One of them is going to hit. The other one missed.
Then
So
I think
do you want to try to? Yeah, sure. If you want to activate
Yeah.
your Stone's Endurance, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
Stone's Endurance this.
You have
to just
4
kinda help.
incoming damage.
4 incoming damage, so 1d12 plus 3. So I just well, actually, then I
You
get
auto-
4 automatically.
Yeah. So
do I
like, yeah,
just
you
not
don't
even
even
roll?
have to roll. So basically, you kind of brace yourself as you duck under one. You see one is gonna make purchase, and there's not much you can do about it. So you focus and remember the strength of your giant ancestors and strengthen your skin. There's a sheen of grayish, basically tone to your skin for a moment, and you feel a ting as it does nothing. Splinters from its claw just like burst into the air. Okay, the other ones will move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not in range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It can get here. Let's see. That one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, luckily, the friggin' terrain is actually helping you guys a little bit. 5,
Yeah,
10,
not
15,
getting as
20,
immediately
25,
swarmed.
30.
I want to be swarmed. Swarm me.
Wow. Oh my. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one actually does get to you.
Good. Hit me, bitch.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, because if you don't get hit, you lose your rage.
Yup. Fucking hit me.
Okay, there is one incoming attack. It gets into melee, though, so you can take your reaction and hit it first.
Melee.
Oh, can I?
Melee. Melee.
do that on purpose,
Melee.
though?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
What?
Will you quit getting an attack of opportunity from entering combat
Yeah,
or
that's,
entering?
you used your ready action.
Oh yeah,
You
you're
readied
right.
an action. Yes, this
the
is
moment I
that was
guessed.
your choice.
Just kidding.
But when
Okay.
you
Wasn't
use
good
the
at the
readied
end of last
action, no,
Yes.
it's until but the readied action carries over until your next turn.
Okay.
So you were using
Yeah.
this turn's reaction, but even though you used you activated it last turn.
I got. I got a 20 in total.
20 hits, absolutely. Go for it. Roll
Okay.
damage.
As a plus, died D12. Go bitch. Oh, that was almost max damage, you asshole. Sorry, that was actually a 22. I looked at the wrong number.
That's
but,
okay. That surprisingly doesn't hit.
I got 9 damage in total.
So as you basically
Oh, wait,
bring
hold on.
down your
I
axe,
have-
it swarms
I have
at
extra
you.
Stuff. Hold on. Where's Rage? Rage does extra stuff, doesn't it?
You kill it.
I'm trying to see if there's a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do rage
damage.
damage. You get like an extra
Great.
2 points of rage damage, I believe.
It says. Yeah, so it's actually.
11.
What was it? What did I say? 11? Yeah, it's 11.
Okay. So basically, you see it like crawling over the rocks and rubbles, and it's like leaping up into the air. You bring down your axe, and it's like chopping wood as you just split it into two.
Good.
And it hits the ground. It is gone. It is dead. Okay, top of the round, I believe. Yes,
No,
it is.
No, that was a reaction.
Oh, that was
That
a
was a
reaction.
reaction.
That's right. So
turn.
now it's Zalstard. Yes.
Okay, I have ideas.
Uh-oh.
I have ideas. Good ideas. No, they're good. You'll like them.
Okay. I like ideas.
You'll like them. Question is which one do I want to do? I know which one I want to do. Okay, so no, because that's.
I see 6 viewers in chat. If we get 3 active chatters, we will be
Say
doing a
words.
giveaway. So
Say words.
just FYI.
Okay, so as a bonus.
Tell your
action-
friends.
As a bonus action, I am going to unleash Form of Dread.
Oh shit.
It is transformation. And so anybody who is looking at Zal, what they see is they see sort of like Zal kind of adopt, like you can still see him inside, but it's a translucent image sort of around him, sort of in the form of a turtle, a very like heavy turtle shell and very kind of, the turtle has a beard. For some reason, you didn't know turtles had beards, but it has a beard. Who knew? So I am going to go ahead and do that. I gain temporary hit points equal to 1d10 plus 1.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll
Go ahead and roll that. I will also add to the flavor, since I know the aspect you're taking this form from. There is a snake that is coiled around the abdomen as well. It's kind of snaking around. That is max.
Yeah, I got a 0, which is a 10. So that's 10 plus 1, so I get 11.
That's 11
10
extra HP. That's nice. All right, so yeah, you see like this like turtle form around with a coiling snake around it, just kind of bobbing. It,
Yeah.
He looks huge, like this, even bigger than before, like the spiritual wisping energy around him. Okay, is there anything else you can do?
Oh yes, I have more stuff to do.
All right, have at it.
I am going to move 15, so I'm basically planning to move to about here, which is going to be 20 feet of movement to kind of get right up to the cusp of the thing, so I can still see. I want to still see these guys, but kind of poise myself to be able to enter the crater, probably like after I do some stuff. But I'm pulling some range, so they do get attacks of
I
opportunity.
was gonna ask, are you disengaging or are you
Nope.
provoking?
I am letting them hit me.
Okay, so they need to
This
hit
is why
14.
I did my bonus action first.
Only one of them hits as you feel one of them sees that opportunity to hit you and comes down with a double claw as you take 3 points of damage as it rakes, basically crossing the back.
Cool. Man, D&D Beyond is so cool. I just added my temp hit points and it automatically took your purple.
That's awesome.
So nice. Okay, so only one of them hits me, and I'm still standing here, so I am going to...
I'm still standing, better than I ever was.
Now that I have some range, let me see this for a second. Sorry, guys.
And she's just fucking floating.
Yeah, it's because you can't see him when he's in the rubble.
Yeah, because I get engulfed in rocks. Gosh, I'm torn between Witch Bolt or Chill Touch.
Both are good.
I know, both are good. Witch Bolt is nice though because it's concentration. I could sustain it, but I'm assuming these assholes are just gonna come right up to me and start whacking me anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do Chill Touch at this guy. Oh, this guy here. I'm gonna do some Chill Touch. And no pun. Don't worry. No pun.
We'll say that now you said the pun.
Yeah, now I said the pun. So Chill Touch is a +6 to hit. So
Okay.
Roll that 20.
They do not have much AC.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That's
That
a 17
hits.
plus
Absolutely
6.
hits. Yes.
So now I rolled damage, and Chill Touch is 1d8, and that is it. So let's get that d8 up in here. That's an 8. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
Max damage.
So
On the Chill Touch.
basically, you leap back, you get racked but in the back with one of the claws. You turn around and you blast forward that chill hand. You make that really bad pun, but it clasps around the twig blight, and then you see it turn to ice. And then the other one was basically coming down for another swipe, but misses and shatters through him instead, and just dead.
Nice. Okay, so I want to then use.
Which one
probably
did you kill?
This
That one.
right
That's
here
what I
is the
figured.
kill. So
Okay.
I want to then do another 5, 10 feet of movement into the crater. So just
Sure.
like right here. So I'm now making my way into the crater.
Make my way downtown. All right. So that is Zal's turn. June, it is your turn.
Okay,
Nice to have those two.
And since you successfully attacked, you are still raging.
I'm still raging.
Fuck
I'm gonna turn
yeah.
around to this bitch. Nope, this bitch over here. Okay,
Cat.
child.
Oh,
Turn around to this
you get
bitch.
mobbed by a cat.
I'm a
Yeah.
Yes.
hack and slash.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so I get advantage on not attacks. Only on strength checks and saving throws. Okay. Okay.
If you had reckless, I don't know if you do. You get advantage
Not
on
yet.
your attacks.
Not yet. I don't
Yeah.
have reckless yet. 15 plus 6. So yeah, 21.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you hit.
Okay. That is 10 plus 4, 14 damage. Or sorry, 16 damage.
So you're just coming down with the one that was leaping at you as you slice that one in twain, and then you just spin your axe around, and then in a diagonal fashion, just. And there's a moment where it doesn't react to it as it's kind of looking around, and then you just see it slide off. All right, that one is dead. Top of the round, unless you have anything you can do with a bonus action.
Nah, I sure don't.
Do you make a move at all, or are you good?
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
could.
So I only moved 5 feet, so I don't. Hold on, let's see here.
Yeah, you can absolutely make it into melee, because that is not dangerous terrain.
Quit that. Boop. I'm gonna get right here, bitch. Hi.
Okay. Hi. All right. So Adriac, top of the round, it is your turn.
Right here.
Round 3. Fight. So the one that you tried to attack before has no cover. This has no cover. This has no cover. This has no cover.
Right.
This one has complete cover.
Yeah, well, that one's
Gets you
stupid
sick.
anyway.
Oh, so real quick, because I wanted to bring this up to you before I actually used it.
Sure.
I had originally given Adriac a mace, but when I made him in the character creator, he ended up with a staff. Would it be okay if I treated that like a glaive instead of a mace?
I'll allow it.
Yay.
Mills Lane comes out of nowheres. I'll allow it.
So this unfortunate bastard right here, Adriac's gonna spin and swipe at him
Yeah.
with the...
You don't even have to use any movement for that because you have a reach weapon.
Yep.
Man, I wish I had a reach weapon. Well, actually, the quarterstaff isn't a reach weapon anyway.
Yep. It was.
No, it wasn't. It only has 5 foot.
In my setting, yeah, staffs are. Same thing with all
Okay.
great weapons are considered.
Are you fucking... Fuck you.
Because there's a video showing why that is, by
16.
Shadiversity. Recommended.
I like Shadowverse.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, you come down with your glaive and it does not make
No,
purchase.
the
It kind
new
of
roll.
jumps out of the way. What?
I think Kai.
I
might
used
have
my
used it.
inspiration,
Oh,
and I got a 16 on the
16
second one.
hits. 16 hits.
I was distracting Zook. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But... so 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, so you like come down and you're about to miss, and then you grit teeth like halfway down, and you pivot your weapon, and then you follow it left and you dig right into it, like just bursting open into splinters as it just falls dead. Good. Dead. All right, it is, unless you have a bonus action or movement that you'd like to take, it is going to be their turn.
How do people look? Is anyone hurt?
I'm like a tad bit hurt, but like I have also a spectral turtle around me.
So yeah,
You're fine. You're fine.
June hasn't taken any damage at all. You haven't taken any damage. Zal took a little bit of damage,
Fine.
but then you see that turtle shell, which has like staunched his bleeding, and he looks hardy at this point.
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them come to me.
All right, it is their turns. So, yep, it can make it. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just shy of you.
But you're not shy of it.
Nope. That one's gonna attack, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, is that bitch right up on the top there?
Yeah, I'll put him up here. He's just out of range.
Yeah.
So only one gets an attack against June.
What about this one over here next to me?
That one is just barely out of reach. Is 10 feet away.
This guy that just moved there.
Oh, you are so cute.
Oh,
Why are
you
you
were
so
correct.
cute?
Sorry. So, one against Kai and one against Zal. I'm sorry, one against June.
Yeah, I mean, I've already paid my dues.
That's a 13 and a 20.
Which one
Who's
was
about?
13 is Adriac.
missed?
Okay, and
The
20
20 has
I'm
me.
assuming hits. Yeah, okay.
You're not like Shank who started the game with 21 AC.
I love how the die 4 doesn't make it past the ramp, it just stays there. But basically, it catches you off guard as you cleave that other one. You feel a jab at your kidney as it rakes past your side, bleeding pretty profusely. You take 5 points of damage.
Me?
Yes.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
It is
so-
slashing, so you are resistant and only take, because it rounds
Two.
down.
It rounds
So
down.
yes, you take 2 points of damage. So what would have been a grievous wound to other people, you just kind of go, now you just made me mad.
No, June is enthralled now. Gotta get that blood spilling.
Rage is more like a friend.
Okay, it is Zal's turn.
Okay. So here's a question for you, Zoot.
Sure.
Where is this at? Is it in my features and traits? No. Is it okay. So now I feel like Zal, one of his personality traits is I watch over my friends as if they were a litter of newborn pups. Basically, he's protective, and now I wouldn't necessarily think he considers these people as friends, but they are obviously also getting attacked.
They're at least
protective
enemies of your enemies. So
yes, basically. And so since he has this tendency to sort of shove everything on himself, he's going to attack this one. But does that give me my inspiration back? How are we doing inspiration with?
Yes, I will allow that. Yeah, absolutely. I will give you your inspiration. You won't always be able to do that, but since in this particular case you've got one that's straight in front of you that is concentrating on you,
yeah.
Whereas
that was sort of the point.
Right, I will always let you do that, but
attack.
In this case, because it is someone you just met and first time fighting with them, I will allow you to get your inspiration for it.
Cool. So yeah, I'm going to chill touch at that guy.
All right.
It's 120 feet, and I'm pretty sure I'm in range.
Go for it. Yes, you are.
So actions, chill touch is the +6. Oh, it's 11.
11 unfortunately doesn't hit. As you strike forward with the blast of icy energy, you're trying to calculate a little too much not to hit the servitor person that is fighting with you, as it basically the claw just kind of whizzes between both of them before dispersing, leaving a slightly icy trail along the ground.
Got you.
Anything else you can do?
I have this thing in my bonus actions that says 2-weapon fighting, but I don't know what that means.
That just means that you can take a bonus action to hit with your second weapon.
Yeah, I've only got one arm.
Yeah, that would only be with your quarterstaff. But like you said, you would still need to wield it two-handed.
Yeah,
so
I've only got one arm.
You're missing the two hands.
Yep, I am missing the two hands. All right then, yeah, that's well, I'm going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15.
Oh, the puppies are being good.
Basically just moving myself back to
Sure.
the crystal.
You're backing up to the crystal.
Point.
Yep. You can feel the heat and the magic pulsing from it. Woo, woo.
I did drop 30 gallons of water on that.
It's still giving off some heat. It's not burning like it was, but it is still giving off some heat.
Yeah,
okay.
So that ends my turn because I have no bonus.
All right,
action.
Juniper, it is your turn.
Smash it.
Smash!
June, smash!
Fucking smash.
Hey, June, you want to smash?
Yes.
Yeah.
18 plus 6.
18, yeah, that hits. Surprisingly, that doesn't hit.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Here.
Must be wild.
Well, I thought this thing was about to get stuck. 10 plus 6 again, so 16 damage.
Yeah, you bring it, like, you basically it rakes you across the side, and then you just give it this look. And then just one hand, whoosh, and decapitate it. No, don't delete the crater.
So incredibly unsatisfying. So I see 2 of these flanking servitor friend over here.
Yes.
So how far is this?
You can just make it. Well, yeah, a little, yeah, plenty of room. You've actually got 5 feet of movement.
Nice. I'm gonna get right here.
All right. That makes it top of the round. Adriak, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to smack this one over here.
What'd you get?
11.
Unfortunately, just shy of its AC. So what were you trying to hit with your staff? Yeah, just whiffs over its head. It seems basically ducks underneath it and then turns around, seeing June coming out with an axe.
Look at you, looks crazy.
Anything else you can do?
Nope.
Okay. The other one will take a 5-foot step forward, and it is going to use the help action to give this one advantage on you.
Dick. So it's essentially flanking me.
Yes. Yes, that hits.
Yep.
Okay, so basically it like fakes you out a little bit as you're focused on that one, and you feel your rump get slashed by the one on the other side, taking only 2 points of damage because of your thick leathery hide.
Your ass.
Why can't I kick him in, like, as a reaction?
You do have
Why
hooves
is
as a
that not a
weapon.
thing?
That should be a thing.
See, I can use my hooves as a weapon if I charge beforehand.
5, 10,
I can
15,
use it as a
20,
bonus action.
25, 30. Can just get there. All right, the other one will run towards, climbing over the rocks and rubble, and take a swipe at Zal.
No, I got yeeted again.
You got yeeted,
Yo,
Oh no.
and it hits.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Cool. Tell me what I got.
I don't see you online anymore either. Yeah, you only take 2 points of damage as it uses the momentum and flies up into the air and slashes down onto your shoulder. I don't see you online. Token.
It's okay, I can still join the game.
Okay, good. That's why the lag. Okay. So that is their turn. So that means it is Zal's turn. You got one in melee with you now.
See, my only thing I could do in melee was my quarterstaff. No. I am.
After
I'm
this, you
going-
can use one of them as a staff. Just fashion their body into a staff.
You know what? I would totally. Anyway, I'm gonna take just a little bit of a step back here to give the distance, so it's a little easier for me to cast one of my spells.
Okay, you're gonna provoke an attack.
Yep, that is
Okay.
fine. I am fine with this. I now cannot touch. Oh, because I fucking got kicked.
Oh, yeeted. Goodbye.
I was like, why can't I click on my character to move it? That would be why.
Yep.
Joining back. Okay,
Fucking
yeah, go ahead and do
Tuesdays,
the,
man.
Yeah, go ahead and do the attack of.
All right, so
opportunity.
I already did. So as you're backing up and you're trying to get to a point where you can weave a magical spell, it slices forward and it makes purchase right between the cracks of your spectral armor and does 5 points of damage. It rolled maxed.
Wow, shit. My spectral armor is almost gone. Connection failed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Top simulator.
Fucking Tuesdays, man. Steve, why you gotta be stupid? Do it at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
I thought they were based in California. Or are they based in like China or
no
something?
idea.
Because if it was China, it would be like 2 in the morning. Alright, I see you.
Yep, I just gotta actually let in.
Yep.
Oh nope, failed to connect.
Jesus Christ. I can't wait till we can do this in person.
Nope, I got
Ah.
I got yeeted too.
Game.
Oh no!
Can we at
Everything's
least just
falling to
finish this
shit.
combat?
I'm gonna save the board
Probably a good idea.
just in case, because everyone's getting yeeted. Come on, save you little shit. There we go.
Okay, so Evan, what were you doing?
yes, I was going to attack a thing.
Okay,
I know exactly what I
Token,
was
there you are.
Gotta turn this music down a little bit though.
All
There we go.
right.
Alrighty.
So 240.
I'm chill touching this asshole right here in front of me because, well, yeah, you know, there's 2 people versus 2 twiggy things, so I'd say that's pretty okay.
Right.
Pretty okay.
Okay.
So chill touch time. I'm gonna roll my d20 and probably get a nat 1 again, as is per usual, apparently.
That
No,
hits.
I got a 19 plus 6.
All right,
That's a
roll damage.
25. And what is it? Just 1d8.
Okay.
That is a 6.
So you jump back, you took that damage on your shoulders, but grit your teeth, and you blast forward with the spectral ice hand as it grabs forward, and you see for a moment the spectral armor around you. The snake actually coils around with the actual hand as it grasps, and you see it basically bite its fangs into the twig bite, and from the poison the poison coming from the fangs is where it begins to freeze until it is just an ice statue standing there.
Nice.
And I will just turn this blue. Oop.
Like that. Cool description. So, now, I mean, the thing is... Hold on.
Jude, it is your turn, unless you have anything else you can do.
Yeah, give me a... No, I don't have anything else. Well, I would probably want to move further away, so
Sure.
let me go ahead and do that. So I jumped back 5 feet,
Yep.
and that's 5, 10, 15.
Which, in my setting, I have an optional rule of 5-foot step as a bonus action. So technically, you could go a full
I could've
30
done
if
it
you
as a
wanted
bonus
to.
action. No, I don't really want to go out of the crater. I'm just kind of increasing the distance.
Sure.
Well, here, if I can... Yeah, I could still make it back
Yeah.
to that icicle thing if I wanted to, like... Well, I'm not going to move because he's a fucking icicle. I don't care.
Yeah, cinematically, he is dead.
Oh, interesting. Well, yeah, I was actually...
He's dead.
Oh, if you hit... Okay, yeah, go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'm fine. Next turn.
Juniper.
Crunch.
Crunch. June Crunch. June Smash.
That's a math.
That's a
13?
math. 13. Oh, you know what? That might just hit. Let me double check. Yes, that is its AC. You hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
What was that number?
13.
13. God, I rolled a 7. Oh, that was shitty damage. 8 damage.
8 damage. Still cleaves it in twine.
Oh,
And
nice.
it just
Okay.
splinters all over the place. It's like chopping wood. Okay, that makes it top of the round. Adriac, it is your turn.
Gonna smack this one. In theory. That's a 12.
Just misses.
Damn it.
Just kind of like it hits, but it doesn't make actual like it doesn't actually get past its hide, its bark skin. Anything else you can do? You've just been rolling like shit tonight, and I am sorry.
Yep, that's fine. It happens.
Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. It is going to take a swipe at you. And misses. Realize that it's outnumbered and run. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity if you would like.
16.
That hits.
Yeah. And
Fuck 'em up.
this thing. I need more wood for my staff.
There are a bunch of them just floating around that I have cleaved.
I am tall.
That's 11.
So you come down with your actually, not how do you blah, 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 blah. Tell me what happens. First, tell me what happens.
As the twig blight turns to run away, Adriac's like, and he rears up just a little bit to pounce forward, bringing his staff down as he does so the crescent blade chops right in the middle.
Okay, so basically you bring it down and the crescent blade slices in, and for a moment it gets caught, and then you just and it splinters out and bursts everywhere. It is no longer humanoid as it's just splinters all over the world. It would make a really good starter for a fire though. As the threat is gone and the last of the twig blights is dead. All right, let's get some better music going.
Okay.
All right, you all stand in the crater. Some of you scraped, some of you not even noticing any difference.
My 10 hit points would go away eventually. They only last for a minute, so
You guys finally get a chance to look over to Zal, and you see a frozen twig blight
he walks up and kicks it.
just shatters.
He is shattering it. Kind of stomping on the ground a little bit, you
Yep.
know. Fuck this thing.
Okay. You're all around that chunk of obanite that is glowing ominously with all three of you around it.
Zal will say, "Let's pick up where we left off, huh?" And is going to attempt to like pick it up.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
giving a
thinking
glance
before my
to-
rage goes off, I'm just gonna drop my axe and
Sure,
try to pick
yeah.
up this dumb bitch.
Okay, so June, go ahead and make a roll at the advantage, and I will consider Zal, you are also being helped by June.
Oh,
So both of
okay.
you can roll a strength check at the advantage.
Okay, I'll just roll my one die.
Oh, one of the d20s got stuck. So 7. So it's the 17. Just a strength check
Strength, yep.
is an 18.
Athletics. You can use athletics for strength.
Oh
Feats of
shit!
strength.
That's a 20.
20. Okay.
I also got a 20.
All right, so both of you there's a moment where you guys both lock eyes on each other, that internal competition of who's going to be able to get it out. Then like at the same moment, both of you and you basically chuck it up a little bit out of the ground. As you do so, it's
We orgasm a little bit.
it's Adriac who notices it. It's almost like the obanite catches the fabric of reality as it rips a rift into the actual air, as you see a blast of familiar prismatic energy come out from the air itself and surround all three of you, as a blast of arcane energy is all around, whoosh, filling the entire contents of the crater. So hang on just a second. Everything flashes a bright flash of light, and suddenly, as your eyes, hang on just a second. Oh yeah, that's right, I had to close out, so I have to reinitialize one world. And as your eyes come to, you are suddenly all floating in this like void-like state, with floating rocks and like just structures all around you. There looks like there are remnants of buildings floating in the distance as all of you kind of step out of this portal-like structure. And I'm going to put you guys here. Say you are floating. Oop. Say, oop. There we go. Okay. What do? You're all just kind of floating there. Still surrounded by that prismatic light. You are no longer where you once were. Adriac, this place looks familiar to you.
Yeah.
Zal's just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Adriac looks both a little surprised and not. And then a thought occurs to him, and he's going to try to get up to this platform.
Okay. How are you doing it?
Well, remembering the last time he was here, question mark.
Sure. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh boy.
Not Zal's strong suit?
That's 20!
Alright, so all of you appear in this void-like area as you look to the servitor for a moment, who has this sense of, like, shock but then familiarity, and then focuses for a moment. He opens his eyes, and he just effortlessly bounds forward onto the next platform. He, like, glides up into the air. Until setting down.
Zal's gonna yell out, "Hey, you servitor! How did you do this?" Man, my voice is great.
You'll get into it.
Yeah, I will eventually. So Zal is just like questioning, like, how the fuck do you move?
Yeah.
Just have to think about it.
Think about it.
So Zal starts thinking about moving?
So it's a little bit of an alien concept before. You basically take a step forward, and the gravity from that small platform is lost, and you're just floating in the air like you. And then you think about it. I'm gonna have you make a wisdom check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're good at those, aren't you?
I'm so good. So good at wisdom checks. Wow, I did the 6th.
6?
Yeah.
You basically are just floating in air, and you're like trying a Superman pose, and it's not working. June, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try the same, I guess.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about moving.
Think about it. Think about it. All right, make a wisdom check.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
My fucking wisdom.
The
of 10.
servitor is the wise one.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I hit shit, and I tell people to fuck off. Oof. Okay, 6.
All right. Yeah, you're just kind of like, you jump a little bit and come back
You're
down.
like an inch ahead of Zal, and he's not
So,
happy about it.
With your natural 20, that you got on the wisdom check, Adriac, you can feel the malleability of this plane of existence. You could.
Can I will them to come up here?
That is what. How do you picture it in their mind coming up to you?
Other than floating?
How do you picture them coming to you? This place is malleable. You have a feeling that you could create something. You could will them to you. You could do like a lot of stuff with a natural 20 on this plane of existence.
I will a staircase into existence.
All right, as you see,
Or a ramp at least.
yeah, probably a ramp because you're a servitor, don't like stairs.
Stairs are hard.
So basically, you see the servitor turn around, and he looks down at you with this sort of, probably this knowing smile, and he extends his hands forward as you see a ramp of stone just kind of and just creates a ramp with gravity connecting to that first platform. What do you guys do?
I follow it up.
Okay. You guys are
And
now
then
on.
when I get next to
Oh no!
Adriac,
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye.
You know, Zal will give a nod. Still kind of a scowl on his face and everything. Like, you know, still very imposing looking, but will nod at you and like an acknowledgement of like thank you for that.
Well, Adriac's gonna go up to where the stone thingy is, see if anything's different about the frickin' rune.
Yeah, Zal's is gonna be fucking looking all around at all the things. He's gonna look
Okay.
at this, he's gonna look at that, he's gonna look at this, and he's gonna look at that, and he's gonna look at this.
Okay, let's start with 1. So what is June doing during this?
June is confused. June is just kind of looking around. He'll like peek over the side. Kind of is. Can I see a bottom? Like is this literally just endless fucking space?
It is endless. It is
Can I
endless
see
space.
any other kind of like structures like what we're
Yes.
standing on?
Yeah, you see actual pieces of like buildings and towers and just broken pieces of land masses of all different types. You see like some of them are deserts, some of them are lush forests and whatnot. It's like little chunks of reality in the midst of nothingness.
What the fuck?
Anybody who wants to can make an Arcana check to see if they know anything about this place.
Yeah,
I
me.
can
I want
do
to do it.
my fucking best.
Watch it be a natural one.
Nope. All I know is it's shiny.
Okay, plus 5 is 22.
22, okay.
I got a 12.
12, okay. So it's not ringing a bell for either June or Adriac. However, you've heard of places like this. You've heard of other realms and other planes of existences, and you've actually witnessed and are able to peer into the ethereal plane with your eye, which allows you to see spirits and whatnot every once in a while, or visions. This is not the ethereal plane. This, you're pretty sure by the malleability of this place that this servitor is able to form things out of nothingness, and the fact that you have to will yourself to go forward, and the void of space and the infinity around you, and just the darkness with different bodies floating throughout it. You're pretty sure you're on what's called the Astral Plane.
Oh boy.
All right, so you head over here first. As you're looking into, you see this shimmering pool. It looks like there is like a cityscape underneath. You see like it's not like anything in Makilava, at least. There are like tall towers and structures, and it looks more like medieval Europe style buildings and whatnot. It's flanked by different sides of like mountainscapes of like pine trees and oaks and things like that, which aren't necessarily native to Makilava.
Okay.
You're peering down because of your large roll on your Arcana check. You're pretty sure that this is a pool that acts as a conduit, and were you to like step inside of it, it would probably lead you to this destination. And it might be on Earth, it might not be. June, what are you doing in the process?
June is confused. June is going to sit right here.
Okay, you're just kind of
Axe in
looking
front.
around.
Just yep. He just fucking
Adriac,
sets his axe down.
what are you
sits down.
doing?
Adriac wants to see if anything changed with those runes. If this is like the same place, a different but similar place, or
It is the same exact place from your vision. And you're getting the idea that it wasn't a vision. You actually traveled there somehow. Perhaps it was the will of Sotilian?
Sotilian. Yeah.
Sotilian. That brought you here before.
But like nothing's glowy, nothing's changed.
Nothing's glowing. There is actually, Make a perception, make an investigation check since you're actively looking around for clues.
Uh, 14.
14. So you see the structure, the recessed in the diamond shape formation that I showed you before, with the different runes in that language that you don't quite understand, with the arcing of the same letters on top of the arch. The arch itself seems to be like there's like a little ripple on the inside with a faint glow, basically like in the center, just kind of floating.
I want to poke it.
Do you?
Yes, I poke it.
Okay, so June, you can kind of see this. What's your passive perception, June?
Me, 10.
10.
It's not like I'm being sneaky about this.
Well, I was more seeing what if they notice the recesses. So straight in front of you, you see, looks like there are writings, and the text actually does look familiar to you.
Me?
Yes, as
Oh.
you see the servitor kind of go towards the archway in the back. That's when Zal is moving up to this wall.
Cool.
And
Oh.
it's basically a fractured wall. Looks like it used to belong to a tower or something of some point. It doesn't have any writing, but there are pictograms, which basically show this like tall race of humanoids, and they're all like holding these medals up in the air, and basically thanking the heavens. A lot of the mural is missing, but you get kind of the gist that they're basically either presenting it or being presented these gifts from the heavens. I will allow you a history check if you would like.
Okay.
While that's happening, if June recognizes whatever these engravings are, yeah, he'll go up.
So
Check it out.
I just want to double check, do you speak primordial?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay. So you look and you recognize every one of these. I'll get to that. That's a good roll. I see that.
It's a 22.
Yes, I see that. So you look and you see they're different words. They only mean like one thing each. One means like man or family. One means year. One means let me get my thing so I can actually have all of it up. Oh yeah, it signed me out. Friggin' Steam. W/Orth. Oops, wrong. W/Geeks Anonymous -Orth. Okay, items. Okay. So the top one says it either means, depending on the context of the sentence that it's used in, it either means love or gift. The second one is son or strength. The third one is need or hardship. Third one is rebirth or death. Fourth one is year. The fifth one is balance or land. Fifth one is man or family. Sixth one is ice. And the seventh one is loss or change. There should be 9. Wait, I screwed up. Love gift, sun strength, need hardship, year, rebirth death, balance land, man family, ice, and loss or change.
Okay, so I'm still missing one. What was
Okay.
I have love gift, sun strength, rebirth death, year, balance and land, man and family, ice and loss and change.
Do you have need and hardship?
Need and hardship.
Yep.
Okay.
There should be 9 in total. Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
that's all 10. Or all 9.
Okay.
There should be 9. That's all 10 of them.
That's all 10.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so you recognize those words. So that is when how are you reaching out to this like little tear that you see, Adriac?
I'm a poke it with my stick.
You poke it with the stick and it's malleable. You see as you do so, it's almost like you could like rip this thing open if you wanted to. Like there's a glimmer, it's like a shimmering sort of effect. It's almost like you're parting a curtain and it feels extremely fragile. Okay, so Zal, you finish looking at that, you get that information. You rolled a 22?
22 on my history check, yep.
So you've heard of an ancient race of beings known as the Secundus, which
How do you spell that?
it's Secundus,
Okay.
which are basically they predate all life. They are they were beings that were created by the gods. Basically, the first intelligent humanoids on Earth to walk Earth, and they created these words of power that allowed them to have purview over Earth and its elements, its different facets of life. And you're getting from the mural that you see before you, it is basically depicting them receiving those gifts, that knowledge of sentience, of these purviews from the gods, is what you get from this mural.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. So what do you guys do? You guys all have different things in front of you.
Well, I mean, Zal is pretty interested in everything that's going on. So, I mean, I think he would eventually, after checking out, this and this, like he
Yep.
would kind of naturally make his way over here.
Zal, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception ain't too good. It's an 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. All right. So
yeah, he's definitely in like I'm poking around at
where
everything.
after the mural, where do you go?
I would go here.
Okay, so you go over and you see this stranger you've never met before, towering over them still, and
I'm
then
ignoring them.
peer over. That's when you see the diamond, the different formations with each of the runes. I will give you a visual, both of you, if you guys want to look at the screen for a split second.
Oh yeah.
Don't look at the words. Just look at the
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So that is
Interesting.
basically how it's set up.
Okay. Should I also tell you that I speak Primordial?
Yes, so you get all that information that I gave to June.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, here, I'll just copy paste into Discord.
Okay. So cool. So I get all
With
that
your
stuff.
previous roll on the history check, these are the words of power that were given to the Secundus.
Okay.
Adriac, what are you doing?
Adrian is going to reach out and thingy hand.
You're gonna reach out to it with your hand?
Yeah.
You can feel it. It's almost like brittle paper. It's probably about like 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches wide, and you can see it ever so slightly cracking. Just
Shit.
very slowly, and you can see this pulsing light. Ooh. 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 What do you guys do?
Well, hold on just a second. Let me format this.
I love that no
After
one's
I-
introduced each other yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Zal doesn't. He's not.
June is absolutely just like completely out of his fucking element. This is so weird.
Okay. I would say so. Zal, after getting the information from this, would eventually make his way around back
Sure.
to kind of where the archway is.
Okay, so you see the same thing with basically the tear, and you also see just ever so slightly it is getting slightly bigger. The tear is just inching, and
What do I know about this? Do I know
Adriac
anything
is
about
like basically can feel the line. It doesn't damage it. You're being you know what? Actually, Adriac, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity check
this? Shit. Zal was
to see how gentle you're being with this, because it seems very fragile. If there was ever a roll not to botch. 7. So you reach forward and you grab, and it's almost like grabbing a piece of old paper, and you accidentally rip a little bit, like maybe like a half an inch, and it just like disintegrates that little tiny half inch, and you can kind of see it's pulsing more. It is very fragile. You could basically reach in and rip this thing down if you wanted to. Not sure if that's a good idea or not.
Yeah, Zal is gonna say, like, kind of seeing this is gonna be like, stop. No more. We don't know what this is.
You want to make an Arcana check to see if you can kind of understand what it is?
Whatever's
I
going
would
on,
love
June's
to,
gonna be like,
yeah.
"What the fuck?"
I
Peek
would
around
love
the
to make
corner.
an
Yeah,
Arcana
you
check.
see all of this, what I've been describing, and it's slightly. It's not sped up from the rip or anything that Adriac did, luckily, but it is still slowly expanding.
Okay, so that is a 16 on my Arcana check.
You have fucking no idea. No clue. But you can feel the magical essence from this. All of you can. Because in some way, all of you have like this arcane knowledge. You know, whether it be divine or a connection to the wild magics of Machialava or from the spirit realm. All of you can feel this power source coming from beyond this veil.
Shit. I'm not a cleric, so there's no way for me to like convene with well, and that's not a deity anyway, it's a patron, but I would, if anything, if it's somehow possible for like Zal to maybe meditate and get input from
Sure. Yeah.
the Guardians.
Go ahead and make a wisdom
Okay.
check as you try to basically focus.
Yeah,
and
he would say, "Give me a second. I will convene with the Guardians to see if they have knowledge."
both of you
of
can
this
roll
place.
a religion check if you would like to know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's not gonna give you any context. He doesn't care. So
June
is
is
a
like,
religion?
"What the fuck are you
Wait.
talking about?"
Did you say make a wisdom check?
A wisdom check for you.
Wisdom check. Fuck.
Natural 20.
Apparently, I know what the fuck he's talking about. Just shrug.
Probably.
I got a 13.
13 is enough to know the basics of the four guardians of Machialava. Basically, it's Genbu, Suzaku, Seiryu, and Byako. The four guardians. Basically, they are the spirit guardians. With the natural 20, you know a lot about this religion. It's pretty prominent in this area. They are guardian spirits that help people traverse from the material plane of existence into their appropriate afterlife, wherever they need to go. and a lot of them will use them as a conduit to commune with their ancestors.
I got a 7.
You got a 7. They wherever you are,
They're not
is
there.
they are not there.
Yeah, I could ask Tilly. Not that I think she.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm being quiet.
Yeah.
Is that something that Adriac is saying out loud?
No, I'm. That was.
Or you're just debating. Divine intervention.
Yeah, right.
I don't have that.
Not for a little bit. Yeah, you see starting to web out a little bit.
Well, I'm just gonna. There is literally nothing Zal can do, so he's just gonna plant it right, like, in front and just kind of wait.
Okay.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's just gonna chill, kind of take up a meditative position. I guess maybe
Sure.
he's still trying to. He knows nothing, so he's gonna, I guess, keep trying to
Okay.
phone the guardians.
Is
even
there-
though there's no response?
Anything anybody else would like to do? You see it literally ripping in front of you.
I don't know what that is, but it probably isn't good. Should we maybe leave?
Might be one of the runner ideas.
I think we should leave.
It's
I'm
like
gonna leave. Goodbye.
the webbing is like completely engulfed, and as you are both all kind of looking at it and taking a few steps back, it shatters like glass in front of you as you see a surge of energy just blast out from it, kicking all of you back. As I'm gonna have everyone make a. It would normal if you're on the plane of existence that you're used to. It would be a dexterity save. However, that's not how movement works on this plane of existence. So make a wisdom save.
Well,
Oh,
so here's a
great.
question though. If I
Sure.
was sitting like right here with my back against this rock, would I still be worried about being blown back because I'm being backed by the rock?
I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
We'll call that. Yeah.
Wisdom save,
Wisdom save. Yes.
11.
Okay.
Please roll good. Oh, I got a
19.
16.
Okay. 22.
22. Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay, hang on just a second. All right.
It just fucking landed.
So basically that blast of energy hits all of you, and it shatters the rock behind you, Zal, as you tumble into the jagged rocks of the impressions with those words of power that you read earlier, and you are just, the force is blasting all of you backwards, and you are sucked all into the portal as the three of you just kind of fall and tumble back into that portal that brought you here to begin with, and you all emerge back into the craters from before.
Wait, so we went from here and we got shot back into
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Zal, because of the debris, you take 4 points of damage.
Oh my god.
He's the one that
Oh.
rolled good.
Yeah, but because of where he was positioned, he blasted into into that. Yeah.
How, you said 4 points?
Yes, 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
we just drop.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I'll let that build. As the three of you are just left here.
Ow.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let me change the music to So as the three of you kind of spill back into the material plane, you look around and you can see the same kind of tear. The portal is gone, but there is a tear in the fabric that is kind of shimmering, and it is probably about a centimeter, just a very small crack, but you see ever so slightly. And you also look, and the Obanite is gone.
Oh,
What? We didn't get the Skyrock?
The Obanite is gone. You have the one that you grabbed, but the Obanite,
Yeah,
the big one, completely
Right.
gone when you come back.
I see.
In fact, when you emerge, you see it looks like there's scaffolding set up like around you. The crater is slightly deeper. As you look around and you see what looks like people surrounding, and they're looking at you. They have pickaxes, hard hats. Some of them have lanterns, and they're looking at you in astonishment, like, where the fuck did these people come from? As you see this small gnomish woman, probably middle age for a gnome, steps up and she's like, hello? Where did you guys come from?
Do I recognize her at all?
Make a history check. What's our time limit tonight?
I have no
Probably,
idea.
probably around 11.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible. 8.
You have no idea who this person is.
Okay. And then where is she?
She's like over
She's, like-
here. Let me get
okay,
a mini
like,
for her.
Are they climbing?
Well, I would say maybe the dangerous terrain of this region was probably cleared out from the miners and stuff, so it's probably more
Well,
oh,
amenable
The
to...
scaffolding
how long
is set up around it.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it looks like they haven't cleared the actual landscape. They're working with it to
Oh.
not disturb it.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
That was fast.
Zal?
Ju-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Jin will immediately approach and be like, "Hello, my name is Nishi. I am from the Liu family. I totally forgot what my last name was. I apologize. I did not mean to intrude on this.
She kind of like, in recognition, jumps back, like jerks her head back a little bit. Oh, the Liu family. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. Fuck, what is her name? Let me look this up. I forgot what I named her. I'm a good DM, I swear. That echoed. That was great.
Yeah, and I'm a good player. Yeah, right.
Fuck, what was her name? Oh, I'm gonna have to log in. I like just came up with her today too. Come on. Articles. I don't feel bad because Matt has to look at his notes every once in a while too.
Yeah, but at least he has his notes up.
Listen, I do have my notes
I'm
up,
just joking.
but everything goes slow when I have streams going. Okay. Well, the name is Fadi Pepperlump. I'm sorry, Lottie Pepperlump. I forgot my own name for a second. Gracious be. A pleasure to meet you. You said you were from the Liu family.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually employed from Azuyuko, as a matter of fact. We set up shop here about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yes, shortly
Oh.
after the craters fell from the earth,
Okay.
from the heavens. Yeah, to the earth.
hey, any more of those shiny rocks around? Juno's still like looking around.
You said more? Did you happen to see any? We were looking for them ourselves. Any bits of obanite or ribbonite would be great for our expedition purposes. It's actually what we're here
There's a
for.
question. Do I still have the obanite that I picked up, the skyrock?
Yes, you still have the 2
Okay.
pounds of
I say
obanite.
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't find anything, but I was
Drat.
hoping we could find more.
Well, my guess is there is some around the vicinity, as the ribus flowers have begun to bloom, so there should be some. And as she says that, you see basically in a close vicinity to the craters, there are these bluish flowers that have begun to sprout from the edges of the craters, and they're all like pulsing with this bluish sort of aura, and they're in full bloom. Make a perception check, Zal.
Zal, make a perception.
Zal, yes.
Okie dokie.
The ones nearest to you, are almost leaning towards you.
Cool.
Like, so, might I ask how you all got here?
Zal will just speak up, and he said, he'll say, "We were here first. It seems that time has passed that we are unaware of and unable to account for."
Oh, what?
Yeah, something happened and we got shunted somewhere else.
We got shunted to the Astral Plane.
I don't know what that
You're a
means.
servitor. That is fascinating. And she kind of scurries over to you real quick and looks you up and down, and she, like,
Zal
she's trying
scowls.
not to be rude about it, but you see her like looking at your hooves, at your lower body, and then your upper body where it connects, and it's like, I've never met one of you. Wow.
We aren't too common, but pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, I don't think I've gotten both of your names yet. I've gotten Nishi Liu, and who is Mr. Goliath and the Servitor? What are your names?
My name is Zal Sizia Kenbu. My tribe calls me Spirit Guard. You can call me Zal.
Sizia Kenbu. Oh, I think I've heard of your people before. They roam the northern mountains, right?
Yes, they do.
Interesting. And you? Points at Adriac.
I am simply Adriac.
Well, simply Adriac. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Juno's doing his absolute best not to laugh.
Well, this is technically, well, because we're funded by the Azuko, it's not my expedition site, but we have turned it into an excavation site over the past couple of weeks. Hey, what is that? And you see her kind of walk up, and she like notices the little tiny rip in the space floating in the air.
It looks identical to the other one, right?
Yes, but it is ripping a lot slower.
I would not recommend touching that.
Okay. What
Did
is
that
it?
follow us?
Can I?
Did
can
what
I, like,
follow you?
Can I
Oh,
make any
nothing.
sort of? Can I like inspect it? Do I know what it is, or is this kind of leading from like me trying to figure out what the?
It's
rift from
the
before
exact
was as
same
well?
thing that you saw before.
So I have no idea.
But yeah, you have no idea what it is. But it is a ripple. It's a rift of some sort that poured in from the astral realm that you were in before. You don't know where that
Okay.
one came from, but it's
Right.
basically the same thing.
Okay. So Zal will say, well, while we were in the astral plane, there was a
You were in the
similar rift.
astral plane,
Yes,
like the
I had already
real
said
astral
this.
plane.
Yes,
the
I had already said this.
you said no. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure I would have remembered
yes,
that.
I had already said
You
this.
are
but
No,
wrong,
I
but let's
believe-
go with
Yes.
it. Let's go with it.
Yes,
I'm
but
okay
you got
with that.
distracted by the servitor.
You know what? That's very possible, actually. So
I had
go
already
on.
said
Astral
this.
Plane. Continue.
June is just gonna let this happen. Whatever this is, it's hilarious.
We came here after. Well, I came here after I saw the comet fall, and I made a trek over a couple of days. When
Technically,
we got
it was an
here,
Obanite meteor, but go on. Yep.
he just kind of looks like
She's actually right. June will say that.
visibly annoyed, and then shoots a glare over June.
June just smiles
Just
very
like- just
politely.
Continues anyway. I had made a trek over a couple of days to come here. Found, I guess, what you consider Obanite. And when me and points over at June and says the little one over there managed to free it from the ground, we were seemingly teleported to the Astral Plane, where we had found an archway that housed a similar rift, the nature of which I do not know.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. We were just looking for some Obanite, maybe Ribonite if we were lucky enough, but you're saying that this is from the Astral Plane.
It seems there's some sort of connection. Yes.
What did you see while you were there?
A lot of empty space,
It was very empty.
just like the textbooks say.
I like reading. Do you
there
have any
were-
tomes in particular? Any specific volumes that I could look up?
No.
Last.
Most
Oh.
most of the information that comes to the Saizia Kenbu clan or tribe comes in bits and pieces and is mostly handed off verbally. We don't keep many records, nor do I carry any on me. We pick it up through our travels.
That seems inefficient, but very well. So I hope this isn't rude, but how did the three of you unlikely people get involved in all of this?
Oh, I just saw a meteor and thought it was neat, so I came here.
Okay, we've been so you just waltz your way down, and the three
Sure.
of you knew each other beforehand?
Nope.
Huh?
I have
Wait.
no idea who they are.
I do not know these folk.
But you met
I
2
did not know their
2
names,
weeks
but
ago?
5 seconds before we met you. Well,
But
after we met you.
2 weeks.
Don't
But-
think too hard about it. It's fine. We're not really sure
does-
either.
Does Zal understand this weird time passage? Does it make sense with his
Because of your role
understanding
on the
of
Astral Plane, you know that the that time is wonky.
Funky.
Time does not elapse the same. It can be
Okay.
one second can be 5 weeks, you know,
Right.
but
Okay.
you know, 3 years in the Astral Plane can be 5 seconds. It really, whenever it yeets you out, it decides how long
It decides.
yeah.
So
The
I'll
Astral Plane
explain this.
decides.
The Astral Plane distorts time.
Uh,
So while to you it seems we have been gone for 2 weeks, we have but known each other for all of 10 minutes.
I'll take your word for it. You see her flip open a book and she jots down some information. So,
June is beginning to feel like he's being interrogated and wants to leave.
okay.
Do you have anything else, or are you done here?
Am I done here?
are you done with us here?
I'm not your keeper. I'm not holding
Then
you.
Zal starts
Look, I
walking.
couldn't hold you up if I wanted to. Bye.
Zal starts walking. It just starts climbing out and
He's
going
he's a
in
friendly sword,
direction.
huh? Well,
Anyway,
we're going to keep doing our research, and
I would just be careful of that weird rift.
right, I'm gonna have to
And
call somebody in.
do you know
It's
who
above
about
my
employed?
pay
that.
grade.
Which family employed you?
Fuck. It would be the head family, but I can't remember what they're called.
Uh,
I think
I
it's the
also can't
zoo.
remember.
I want to say.
Hold on. You gave me a list.
Yes, I did. I
I
think
would
it's
say
the
The zoo family
zoo.
is the zoo family is
Zoo,
the head
yeah.
family.
I'm
Real quick,
employed by the zoo.
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to say like Zal would probably have like nodded to like June and Adriac to sort of like follow him at least for like a little bit to like continue a conversation.
Oh,
So
okay.
not just like abandoning you guys and just walking off, but is probably waiting away from the annoying whatever it is.
The annoying whatever it is. Yeah, that describes this gnome pretty well. Yes, so I am employed by the zoo family. The largest. Of course, I don't have to explain who the zoo are to you.
Yes, you sure don't. Okay, well that's plenty of information that I need. Thank you for your time and continue with whatever you're doing.
Sure.
And then June will walk away.
Bye. Can I pet you?
Oh my god.
Does June come over to
Yeah, June is
where Zal
hopping his way.
Is she seriously asking? that?
Yes.
Weird, but okay.
Oh, I gotta make sure I get
Weird
consent.
flex.
And she just runs her hand. She reaches up and runs her hand across your fur, like ooh. Okay. Sorry, that was weird.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back to work. Bye. She like runs off.
And I'll go and join them.
Wee.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
So June is just kind of standing there.
We'll say that you're a good distance away.
Cool.
Pretend we're further away than that.
Here, let's do this. We'll go over to like
My camera was on there.
Deal with it.
Hey, this is not there.
over here, because this is kind of the direction from where Zal
Ooh,
came
tall,
from.
spoopy grass.
Well, that's not why. But Zal's like leaning against this tree, I guess, is what
Ooh.
he's doing.
Brooding.
Brooding, yeah.
June is just staring at him, like, he just doesn't say a damn thing. He just stares.
Zal says nothing and probably barely acknowledges your existence. Like, does see you walk up or whatever, but as we're waiting for Adriac, is just not paying attention to you. So once Adriac kind of strolls up, Zal will kind of start talking, and you see, for what he can manage, you see his expression soften a little bit from like hard intimidating glare to like less hard intimidating glare. But like it's yeah. So he'll kind of start he'll say, I am on my journey because I have been having visions. Zook, real quick question.
Sure.
Just to recall, the visions that he's, especially the one that he sort of had, he did see sort of shooting stars and stuff
Yes.
like that, right?
Yeah, you saw
And
several
stuff.
things impacting, and then what we
Impacting.
discussed. I don't know how much you want to share, but yes.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what I discussed. I have a vague remembrance, so like I have enough to work with, but I should
Sure.
probably read up on that. I have been having visions of star death, or in kind of motions to what's behind them, something very similar to what has happened here. I have a feeling that this rift, this tear, and what we just experienced probably has something to do with my visions. Now, I have been on my own, and for the time being, I have been okay. And then he sort of like wiggles his stump arm a little bit and says, but it would be nice to have some traveling companions, and you both, kind of looks at June, regardless of your size, have proven to be quite
You're very stuck on that, aren't you?
stuck
To be
on
fair,
what?
you are short.
I
Oh,
could probably arm
the
wrestle
short
you
thing.
both right now.
I have no doubts on that. I've seen what you can do, but you are small.
Okay, fair enough.
You've both proven to be competent in battle and various things that I may lack, and again kind of wiggles his right stump a little bit, and says, I know not of what your journeys entail, but perhaps we could help each other out for a time.
Sure.
So how long does June ponder?
A while.
June.
Adrian just agrees right away.
Okay.
June,
Sure, why the fuck
as
not?
as you're
Hold
kind
on,
of hearing
can I
the,
say something?
yeah, just
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Okay.
just as he's saying this, you can't help but remember what you saw before the incident as well, and that is where I will keep it. I will, you can keep going.
So June will be pondering for a while, and Zal will look at him, kind of give a smirk. It comes off as sort of a cocky smirk. That's not necessarily what Zal is trying to do, but because of his general demeanor is how it comes off.
His
And
resting
says-
bitch face.
Yes, and says, I'll arm wrestle you.
Hmm. Fine.
There's a stump nearby.
Right
Yeah,
now.
there's a stump right here.
Okay, yep, we're gonna do it.
All right.
That's fine.
So you guys get to this stump. We'll say it's a little shorter than actually.
Yeah,
That's
what do
fine.
you-
It's fine. June will just climb onto it.
Climb onto the stove?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh no, it's magically shrinking.
Yeah. All right. So you guys square up and. And so, like, I just imagine like Adriac doing the covering of the hands, like,
Oh my gosh.
like you're gonna be the one who like judges this.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so you both square off, just lock hands. Go ahead and make your rolls.
I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Oh shit!
Dick.
Wow, you win.
Ooh, that wasn't much better than what you just rolled, so. Wow, that wasn't any better either.
Okay, what?
He's just
That's
just
fine.
a strength check.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got 10.
So
I
10
got
versus.
a 4.
So basically, you're just like locking eyes at this moment, and you see June just kind of smiles as you see, like
His eyes kind of like flare like fire, like quite literally.
and you see a little
like
bit of
fire.
like the vein of the intense focus as he rages, and he begins to give way. Make another strength check, both of you.
Oh, interesting.
shit.
Okay, we're doing this a little.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does a contest.
Fair enough.
That was an 8. That's a 16 plus 4. That's 20.
20.
Is my die gonna
Your
come
thing
out?
is stuck.
Oh no!
Oh no, is it stuck?
Oh,
Some-
there it
I
goes.
got it.
There we go. Okay.
That's a 13.
Yeah. So just, and then June, How do you do this? Tell me what happens.
Oh my god, so he's just staring. And he doesn't even look like at the arms. He's just staring directly into Zal's eyes, just absolutely intense, but he's still smiling, like he looks fucking like insane.
Zal, you see little, like, he's straining, but you see like little change in his face.
Oh, okay. That doesn't change anything with June. And he
That's
kind
fine.
of holds it there to like let you struggle just for a moment, just to see if something might change. Like maybe you got something up your sleeve or something. But when he realizes that nothing is changing, he just fucking slams.
Okay, and then so after that happens, Zal's gonna kind of like stand up, and he's just gonna sort of scowl. He's actually scowling on purpose this time a little bit, and he's gonna say, "For what it's worth, I'm not left-handed."
I don't know if you have inspiration, but I'm giving you inspiration if you.
I do have inspiration.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
My turn. I arm wrestle winner.
Oh,
Okay.
Shit.
June's just like, June was just about to like shrug off the rage, but then you said that, and I'm like, never mind.
So
All right.
Zal will do the capping of hands, and you guys, like, if you didn't before, you probably realize how massive Zal is.
I would say
Even if he's
it
not
takes
super
more than
strong.
6 seconds for it to set up, so you would lose your rage.
No, rage lasts for a minute.
Yes, but you lose
Oh,
it if you don't get
that's-
attacked, or if you don't take
Yeah.
damage or get attacked,
Okay.
or make an
fine.
attack. So because 6 seconds elapsed, unfortunately, you do lose it. So I gotta be fair with the rules. So you got that burst on Zal, but you're not gonna have it with Adriac, unfortunately. So you both square off.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make your rolls.
18.
Ooh, now you're gonna start rolling good, right?
20.
20. Okay, so June once again.
He doesn't look as pissed off or like insane, but
And Adriac is putting up a
That
lot
crazy.
more resistance. It's like,
Yeah, I like that.
All right, roll again.
oof,
Did my thingy get stuck?
Might
probably.
have. I just looked in and then hovered on it and hit R. Yeah, to like roll.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
12.
12.
12. Okay, so basically nothing happens. You're both just locked. You're still in the lead, June, but you make no headway as Adriac is just resisting, and you're just blocking eyes. Go ahead and roll again.
Ooh.
I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
That probably seals it for me.
Let's see what happens.
Unless
Yeah,
June
there could
gets
be
a
a
one.
Unless I
one.
also roll a
Yeah.
no, I had a natural 20.
Oh fuck!
So-
you broke Adriac's arm.
How? Tell me what happens. Tell me what happens.
This is so like he's like getting real intense and like excited that there's a struggle now. And he's just fucking shoving with all his might, but like he's still staring directly into your eyes. He's not looking at the hands.
Okay.
What's your strength modifier?
4.
Okay, so basically, you're just. There's this moment of weakness. Something distracts Adriac. You're not sure what happens, but basically, all tension from Adriac is lost, and you just slam in, and it actually slams into the stump and like splits it down the center.
Oh gee god.
You can feel like just the bloody knuckles. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel that damage slam into your arm. It does not feel good.
I take the damage?
You take
Or-
5 points of damage because of how much force was behind that.
Okay.
And then Jun will just kind of hop up, looking absolutely pleased with himself. But like he completely loses the crazed look, and he's just totally normal.
Okay.
Hands kind of clasped between themselves in front of him.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Kind of shaking your hand a little bit.
June looks at Zal and says, "He put up a better fight than you did."
Some tension.
Oh,
Oh, he
I don't
looks.
even know.
He's totally polite about it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even care. I don't care. You know what? To be honest, it's not like Zal doesn't know what he is. He doesn't care.
Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Anyway,
You think he's grumpy because he looks grumpy, but he doesn't care.
June wouldn't care either way anyway. I'm debating if I should go tell my family or if I should just leave. I've already been gone for 2 weeks, technically.
Wouldn't you want to tell them you'll be gone?
No. But I probably should anyway. Why don't you both come with me to the name of that town that I already forget? Aziuko. So I can let somebody know that I'm not dead, I guess, if they care. And then we can do whatever you need to do.
Zal just, I guess, nods and follows along. There's not like any known, aside from the Roam tribe, there's no known tensions with like Zal's tribe and like other settlements, are there?
You are not affiliated with the Skiati, luckily. The Lirin and the Skiati do have some animosity, but luckily you are kind of your own entity, so there's no...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get looks
I'll
because
fuck
you're a
someone up.
fucking Goliath, and the Servitor most certainly. So you three are definitely
But
gonna
not
get
like
looks.
hostile. Not
But yeah,
hostile.
no hostility.
I already get looks, so it's fine.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I always sort of assumed that it was probably some mutual beneficial relations between like the traveling tribe of the
Sure.
of Sizia Kenbu and like other places, but who knows? I sure don't. Out of character.
Okay. So you guys are gonna make your way to Aziuko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a
Go to
2-day travel, so we'll cover that next game. So we'll end tonight's session here, and we will start with what we normally do. Chat, anyone who's in chat, I'm not sure if Dancing Fool is still in there, but
Chat.
if there is anything you guys have learned, this is your chance to kind of help them gain more experience points to level up. Because they're level 1, they can get a total of 8 by themselves, enough to actually skip them to level 3 if they're able to get all 8. However, with the help of chat, every point from a different person in chat is able to net them an extra 1 over that maximum. So if there's anything you have learned, either in-game, about the setting, about the characters, go ahead and throw it into chat, and you can help them gain more experience points.
Please.
But until then, we will start with... let's start with Zal. What have you learned?
Zal. What is wrong with you?
Zal. Sorry. Zal. What have you learned?
You've all been doing it. Em just did it. Anyway.
No, did I?
Yeah, you said Zal.
Whatever.
Like, just talking about the arm wrestling and stuff. What did I learn? Apparently, there are some spirits or ghost-like entities that actually have a preference of who you pray to when you try to put them out of their misery.
Okay, yeah. We will go with Kai. Adriac, what have you learned?
Adriac has learned that apparently sometimes he can wake up in the astral plane.
Yeah. All right.
Fair.
Character names. Why am I going blank? June.
June learned that, I don't know if you learned this, but he connected his weird genie fucking looking lamp
Yeah.
with some weird ass vision that he had.
Right.
Just, it's kind of weird that he daydreamed in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
vividly.
Well, that's when daydreams happen.
You're right.
Zal. What have you learned?
Wow, back to me already. That was
Yeah.
whew.
It's a quick
There's
round.
only 3 of us.
7 more to go.
Skyrock. That's a thing apparently.
You've
I
learned
don't think
about
Zal-
Obanite.
Yeah, I don't think Zal. Yeah, Zal still doesn't technically. I've learned about Obanite, yes, out of character.
Yes.
And that it's apparently like sought after, and it's like magical probably because it just tore a hold of the astral plane for us.
Very possible. All
Something
right.
weird.
Before you spill out more that you could
Yes, you're
possibly
right.
get more
Yep.
next round, let's switch to Adriak. What have you learned?
That apparently Cecilian actually gave me signs. Follow said shooting stars.
Yeah. All right, June.
I learned what the symbols on that one rock was.
Yep. You learned of the words of
A different
power.
kind of- yeah.
All right, Zal.
Out of character, I learned that Zal has more of a sense of humor than I thought he was going to.
Good. Good. Adriak. Noodle.
Noodle.
Plop.
No. Fuck.
What is happening to my board?
I'm just rolling shit. There's also this where did it go? Where did it go? Oh shit, I didn't want that. No, go back. What? What happened?
Adriak, did you come up with something?
I haven't
No.
fed it yet because there's been stuff going on.
Adriak, what have you learned?
That apparently there are portals that can tear ? And releasing said energy is
Yeah.
not good. Hi,
Not good.
Ellie.
Not good for anyone involved. June. June.
I'm trying to fix this.
Don't worry about it. Just stop. Just leave it alone. Zal, stop.
Oh shit.
Children.
June learned that when they came back to the thing that the zoo family had hired archaeologists.
Yeah. All right, Zal.
Zal learned about the Secundus.
Secundus. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Adriak.
Apparently we were in the astral plane for the equivalent of 2 weeks.
Yeah. June.
Oh, they're really already me?
Yep. There's only 3 people here.
Oh my god. Okay. I didn't hear. Okay.
How many times we gotta do this?
You're at, this will be 4. So you'll be halfway there. You don't have to get all 8,
What?
but
4. Okay, go ahead. Did you learn anything about like your character or my character, or did your character learn something about my character that you thought was interesting? Like you can do that too.
yep.
Sort of different angles.
June learned that fucking Zaw's got some weird shit with height. Discriminate.
No, there's no discrimination there.
But still,
You're
I'll
just
allow it
absolutely-
from June's perspective.
Stereotype.
No, that's yeah,
Absolutely
no,
fair.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Zal, what have you learned?
That little man doesn't like to be called little.
Adriak, what have you learned?
That June is really good at arm wrestling.
Yeah, apparently. June.
That Zal is not very good at arm wrestling.
Guilty.
I'll allow it. That's the last arm wrestling related one I will allow, though. Zal, what have you learned?
That the words of power were gifted to the Secundus by the gods.
Right. Okay. Adriak.
Adriac learned that when you're in the astral plane, you just think and make things happen.
Yes. June.
I've realized that June gets bored very easily.
Okay. Zal.
Yeah.
Learn something about your own
Servitors
character.
are rare.
Yes, they are. But not
They're
unheard
apparently
of.
rare, yeah.
Not unheard of.
Yeah, not unheard of, but rare.
Like, if you were to go to, like, Hroth, they wouldn't even know what servitor meant. They would know what a centaur is, but they wouldn't know what a servitor is. In Machialava, at least they know what a servitor is. Adriac, what have you learned?
That apparently some people don't realize how weird it is to ask if they can pet you till after they've done it.
To be fair, didn't do it until she got permission.
Right.
She waited, but I will allow that.
But then she agreed it was weird.
Yep. June. Jesus Christ.
They have a doodle. Got 2 more each, and then we're done. We're on 6.
Wait, do we each have to come up with 8?
Yeah.
Like, is
Yeah.
that the-
Yep.
Oh, I was like wondering. I was like, this
Yep.
math is not adding up.
Yep. It's not like Exalted.
Gotcha.
Oh. Fuck.
Fuck.
At least doodle. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. That was funny though.
Unfortunately, June, fuck is not an acceptable answer.
Actually, it could be if you extrapolated on it a little bit more.
Yes, it could be, because as soon as I
Yes.
said that, I just thought about how
Yeah,
exactly
you can
what you're
use that on
thinking
yours
about.
if you want. Yeah, but June's gonna come up
What?
with something first.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
have you
'cause
learned,
don't
June?
remember, has to do with the word fuck earlier in the session.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. June heard Zal say "fuck" in Primordial, or no, Giant.
Yes. Very good. All right. See, fuck is an acceptable answer.
Fuck.
All right,
Fuck is
Zal,
acceptable.
last one.
Okay.
Last one for you.
That the words of power were created to kind of give control over Orith.
Yes, very good. Adriac, last one.
Well, something I learned, it's weird having to remember to prepare spells.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is your first time playing a cleric.
This is my first time playing a class that prepares spells.
Ooh.
There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Jude, last one of the game. No pressure.
I actually thought of one. June,
Wow, I'm so proud.
June learned while they were in the astral plane, or at least realized that there seemed to be different, like, sections of, like, torn pieces of reality just floating everywhere.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. All right, that's 8 apiece. That's going to get you 2 level ups. I'm going to have everyone roll their HP in game before we close it.
What the fuck do I have? A D10?
And when we get ready to do our outro, one of you can try
12.
to flip the table. So go ahead and roll your HP first, though.
How do I roll HP?
What is your hit dice for Zal? I believe it's a die 8, I want to say.
Where do I see?
Your hit die.
6.
Yeah, but like where on my character sheet is it?
Are we doing the thing again, like where
Yes.
if you roll less than half?
Yes. So in your
And
case, yours is the minimum that you can get for being a barbarian is 7.
6. Oh, 7.
Yes, because
Really?
it's half plus 1.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Where's
then
where's my
I
hit
got
dice at?
Where is the hit dice on D&D Beyond?
if you just hit short rest, where it'll say like your class, and then it'll say hit
Oh, yeah,
die,
hit
and
die
then
is 1d8 plus
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so
So-
so your hit dice would be roll a die 8, and then if you get below a 5, you get 5. If you get above 5, you
Okay.
get whatever that number is.
Okay, now since I'm getting 2 levels, do I do that
Roll it
twice or
twice,
just
yep.
once? Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Rolled 5 on both of them, of course.
Okay, so I got a 5.
yeah,
'cause
I rolled a
3.
7, and then I rolled a 3, so I still technically got
Minimum.
min.
That's fine.
Both.
It's still better than
I'm-
like crit roll has to deal with.
I
Like,
almost got an 8.
you roll
I
a
almost
1,
got
you
an 8,
get
but I rolled to a
1.
2.
Fucking Caleb
it's
doesn't have
5 and
100
5.
HP yet.
Yeah.
So do I just increase my max
So
HP by 10
go
then?
to your level up section, and
Oh,
you're going to
yeah.
go to your HP when you level up,
Where's-
and you put the rolled amount. Do not put it on override, because we had an issue where that got cleared out when Zay was playing. So make sure you go put it in rolled. It will automatically calculate how much you get with your Constitution modifier. So the fact that you rolled 10, just write 10 in that box, and it should do the math for you.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So, well, no, okay, so I'm very confused on D&D Beyond anyway on like how to do this.
Okay.
So where do I
you
go
should
for
be
my,
able
like,
to go to
level up section?
manage levels. It's the
Where is that?
anvil.
Oh, okay, well I didn't know that.
Uh,
This says go to builder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll have to do that, and then you'll choose level 3.
yeah, and then just
So
in the
I go from
drop down
level 1
menu.
to level 3.
Yep.
Yep, and then you'll hit
Okay.
manage HP.
Manage HP. Rolled HP is 10.
Yes, and it should automatically calculate.
Well, that's weird.
Does it do the first level?
You have to add
No,
it. You
yeah,
have to. So the
okay.
rolled HP section has to be the total
has
of
to be
rolled
20.
HP.
So okay, so you do
Or
have to
was it
add,
10?
and you get max at first level. So
What?
right. Let me pull up D&D Beyond.
So your original rolled HP should be whatever your max hit die is. So yours is 8, so you should have had 8
Yes.
in the rolled HP.
Yes. So then you add whatever you rolled to 8,
Yeah.
and it should calculate the Constitution modifier.
Okay, well, but the thing is since I rolled twice,
Yes.
in rolled HP, do I still put an 8 and then an HP modifier I put in a 10 because that's what I roll?
No,
No,
put
you'll
the
just
total.
you'll just add it to you'll put the total in rolled
So
HP.
what did you get for total what you rolled just now?
What I rolled, the 2 dice that I rolled, I got a
Yes.
5 and a 5, which was a 10.
10. So your rolled
Okay.
HP would be 18 is what it should say.
18.
Because you got 8, you got max at first level, which is 8.
Okay.
Then the next level you got 5, the next level you got 5. So there should be a total of 18 there, and it will automatically calculate your Constitution into it.
Well, so what I don't understand though is I had 15 max hit points.
Uh-huh.
And then I rolled 18, and now I'm only up at 27.
How did you have 15?
Yeah, how did you have 15? You
Was
you
that
might
your
have accidentally-
temporary?
No.
No,
My temp I
because-
put over.
Okay, on the tablet, Juniper also has a max of 15, and I have a max of 13, which doesn't add up.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's
I might
weird.
Have I might have used the wrong die when I made Adria.
Well, see, no, mine should be 15 because I have a D12 for
Mhm.
my hit die, and then I have a +3 to my con, so that makes sense.
Right.
I mean, I have a +3 to my con for stuff.
Yeah, so you should have had 11 hit points.
Okay. Let's do this off stream since this is getting convoluted.
Yeah.
So let me do my outro, and then
Okay.
we can pick it up afterwards. So thank you everyone for joining us today. And we're going to be also picking up this campaign on Thursday. We did a double because we were supposed to start last week, but shit happened and we weren't able to do so. So we're picking it up. We're having 2 games. Today's was in place of the Entropic Scourge. So Entropic Scourge will continue in 2 weeks. So join us on Thursday for chapter 2 of the Relics of Ochrid. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I forgot about that.